planned for splurges like these. She got good at money, so she can be a little bad. Ooh, champagne. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
Past performance is not indicative of future returns. Investing involves risk. You may lose money. Advisory services are provided for a fee by Empower Advisory Group, LLC, EAG, a registered investment advisor with the Securities and Exchange Commission. OMG, those shrimps are really jumbo.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Let's go. It's time for Sedano and Kap.
A little sabor. And we're going to just nosh.
It is George Sedano. It is Scott Kaplan. Sedano and Kap is on for your Thursday afternoon.
I'm going to have to say respectfully, I'm going to disagree.
Okay, why is that?
I don't know.
Here we go. Hit it, big voice guy.
It's time for a special edition of ESPN LA and Sedano and Kap.
We're stretching down here. Crank that music. Let's go.
The LA Afternoon Drive Takeover is live from LMU today.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. It's time for Rams Training Camp.
It's Rams Training Camp on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Sedano and Kap, producer Lindsay Baseball, live from Rams Training Camp at LMU today.
Training camp coverage on ESPN LA, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment resort and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information.
Hi, this is Devontae Adams of your LA Rams. It's time for Rams Training Camp.
This is Sedano and Kap, live from Rams Training Camp.
It's Sedano and Kap.
Let's do it, Sedano and Kap. Live from LMU, live from Rams Training Camp. Your Thursday afternoon right now.
Who was that in the voiceover?
Devontae.
Oh.
Yeah. Boom, bean-a-bum. Bean, da-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bick-a-doom, da-da-bum. Bean, ba-da-bum.
Ba-doom.
You think Devontae, who's standing right over here, he's like 15, 20 feet from us, he's chatting with somebody?
Yeah.
You think if I say to him, because like we had that, he goes, time for Sedano and Kap.
He has no idea.
If we say, hey, Devontae.
We're Sedano and Kap.
We are Sedano and Kap.
You have no idea what
we're the guys that you were just talking about.
Yeah, no recollection.
Here you go. I got no idea what you guys are talking about. I have no idea who you guys are.
No recollection. I don't blame him, though.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. You know the story. Everybody in this town listens. It won't be long before Devontae.
You're saying. Do you think he'll have a dedicated time slot like Rob Pelinka you claim does?
What do you mean claim?
Yeah.
Rob Pelinka. Hey, Rob. Just checking in on you, man. How you doing today?
I thought it was 4 o'clock for him.
Well, no. When we moved earlier, when we moved from 4 to 7,
he went earlier.
He went down to 3. So he's now like a 3 to 4:30 guy.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he's listening right now.
That's right.
He's
Shout out to Rob
crosstalk
Pelinka.
guy. Yeah, he likes to keep tabs on Ireland too.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
George, let me say something to you.
Say something.
We are at Loyola Marymount University.
It's a beautiful, beautiful day. And a beautiful campus, I might add.
This is a great campus. Yeah. And what the Rams do.
And this is not a shot at the Irvinians, by the way.
No, Irvine was great.
Yeah, just the weather's a little nicer up here.
I mean, it was very hot in Irvine. And here we're right by the ocean, you know? But the way they take what this is right here.
I mean, we'd be schwitzing.
Oh, no doubt about it.
You like the Yiddish there?
I do, very much so, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
But this is like a little college soccer stadium.
It is. It's nice.
You know, this is like smaller than what a high school football stadium would be.
Perfect, yeah.
But the way they turn this into a football training camp facility.
They turn this mother out.
That's right. And then behind us, over here at the baseball stadium, they turn the outfield into a whole other thing.
Yeah.
They do a great job.
The Lindsay Baseball Stadium.
That's correct.
At LMU.
They do a phenomenal job. And we're going to have a great day here today.
Yeah, I think so. Are we going to do, like, our patented play-by-play when they go start running drills?
Absolutely.
Like when they play, 11 on 11?
100% we're going to do our patented play-by-play.
Okay, I'm just curious.
I mean, I want you to get tuned up for the college football season.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm sort of a half analyst, half opinionist, sort of color commentatorist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like a former NFL star.
You're kind of like when Tony Kornheiser was on Monday Night Football.
I'm kind of like, yeah, you know what? That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Except you don't have, the newspaper chops.
Which I don't need.
Right.
I don't need those.
Yeah.
Cap, you should do your JB Long impression when you're doing play-by-play.
Don't do that.
You should. Well, in front of JB.
That's not nice.
He likes it.
You should ask him. Be like, hey, JB, do you mind if I...
No, he doesn't.
There's no chance.
What are you talking about?
I mean, you're not really complimentary of him.
I completely disagree.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's be nice.
Okay, we are going to be nice. Yeah. So it is an absolutely spectacular day for preseason practice and football. And by the way,
oh my God, it is gorgeous. Like, I thought about coming in shorts, and I'm glad I came in pants.
Well, I actually also thought, should I show off the legs?
Yeah.
I mean, they look pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, recently I've been getting a lot of compliments
from the F-45.
Correct.
Right.
The F-45 ladies. Like, your legs look good when you wear those short shorts.
But
honey,
your hair looks good, and you're not showing off your hair.
Right. The hair does look good, nice and dark.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's an interesting contrast to that white hat you're wearing.
Oh yeah, you want to take a look at it? Here, take a look. Tell me what you think. Look at that.
I can still see a little gray.
See, I told you. I told you. It's brushed in.
Yeah.
It's brushed in.
You forgot your eyebrow makeup.
I have my eyebrow makeup. It's in the car.
Okay.
I really want you to just show up and see what it.
I just want to see what it looks
like.
You want to watch me
in a helmet and a Matthew Stafford?
Well, here's the thing.
Cool.
So now, right now, here we are. It's 3:21 in the afternoon.
People are piling in.
People are starting to come in now, and shockingly, and I get it. Kids are out of school and everything.
Yeah.
But on a Thursday afternoon, when you drive in here to LMU.
Yeah.
It's freaking packed with people that are rocking their Rams gear.
Right, and there's also a lot of people actually going to school.
There are?
Yeah, I mean, there's still people here, working. Like teachers. School's about to start soon.
It is when?
Yeah, there's summer sessions and stuff like that.
Oh, man, I didn't even think there was anybody here going to school. I thought this was all Rams traffic.
No. It's a university. They have summer sessions.
Kasim went here, and he took summer classes last year.
That brother Kasim.
Yeah. That brother Kasim went to LMU?
I asked him if he wanted to race Devontae Adams.
What'd he say?
He said he'd go if Devontae was willing to go.
Yeah, he don't want to race Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
But this little soccer stadium that we're broadcasting from is about to completely fill up.
Okay, yeah, that'd be fun.
And then practice, these guys are coming out at what time? Is it 4:15?
Right.
Is what time practice is?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So we've already gotten a good look at Sean McVay. By the way, Sean McVay.
Looking good.
He's a movie star.
Yeah.
Right?
Handsome dude.
I mean, first of all, the hair.
Yeah.
The
perfect.
product in his hair.
It's perfect.
The yoked bod.
Yeah.
And then just the sunglasses, those aviator dark sunglasses. God, he's a freaking rock star.
Could have been a fighter pilot.
Oh, you're exactly right. He needs a Top Gun jacket. He does. And a crotch rocket motorcycle. You know what I mean? That's what he needs. Yeah, he's unbelievable, that guy. And then Devontae was just over here just a minute ago, just yapping with somebody.
Yeah.
And so
people are here.
Oh, yeah. People are starting to come in now.
You and I are here. And, we're kicking it off, as they say.
Oh, yeah, day one.
Yeah. So we'll have guests after the dome of practice around 6. So we're going to stick around. We'll do a little overtime.
Yeah, we'll do a little overtime today.
Yeah. I mean, that's nice of them to have me do overtime the day before I'm going on vacation.
Right? Hey, listen, we're going to work you till the very end.
Yeah.
In fact, we're going to work you overtime before you go on vacation.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that training camp is open and that we're here.
Yeah.
And, just the smell of the fresh cut grass. Can you smell that?
Yeah.
Can you get a whiff of that?
Yeah,
right?
You could smell it right away.
Right. And then the fans coming in, and I'm so impressed with the number of people on a Thursday afternoon that are in their Aaron Donald jerseys, their Matthew Stafford jerseys, their Puka Nacua jerseys, and they're coming in, and they just want that first glimpse because these folks right here, these thousands of folks who are pulling in, they're just like me, George.
They are?
Oh, yeah.
How so?
I'm glad you asked. Thank you. They know.
They
know that when the All-Star game is over, when baseball's All-Star game is over.
That means training camps are near.
That means football season is right around the corner.
Yeah.
And then you start to Jones for football.
Right.
And that's why you put on your jersey and you show up for day one.
I was watching Bill Belichick before I left the house today doing his sit-down for ACC Network.
What did he say?
ACC Media Days. Not much.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he much?
So as opposed to in the NFL, he wouldn't say much, but he would do it with a scowl. In college, he's just doing it with a smile.
Aw.
Yeah.
What a sweetie.
Well, you got to do it with a smile in college.
Yeah.
Because you need people to think like you're interesting a little bit, you know?
Are they going to be any good?
I have no idea. They have 70 new players on their roster.
70?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Are you going to go scout them?
I may have one of their games. I don't know when. I'm going to try when I'm in North Carolina. I have to connect with his guy.
70 new players.
Yeah.
I wonder what the average is now.
It's usually about like 20 to 30.
God, that's incredible.
20 is about right.
But remember,
20 to 25 is
remember when Coach Prime took over Colorado?
It was 60 that first year.
And he told everybody, you'll not be able to play here for me.
Yeah.
So pack your bags and get out.
Yeah.
Like Belichick, it seems like it was kind of under the radar, this massive roster turnover.
Yeah, but agreed. I didn't know it was that big a number. But it's 70 new players. 40 of them are transfers.
Okay, so 30 are recruits.
Yeah, 30 are freshmen.
New kids.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
But still 40 is a big number.
That is a big number.
The only people who've had more than 40 are Colorado twice. They had 40-something last year. Low 40s. Louisville has had 40 a couple times. And, maybe one or two more here or there, but 40 is a big number for transfer portal.
It's funny because we talk about Pete Carroll and the Raiders.
Right.
And I'm telling you that I think that Pete Carroll is going to go in.
So what do you think Belichick's going to do?
Well, that's exactly where I'm going.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't buy Belichick.
Well, it's just that the difference is that Pete Carroll is around grown men who are professionals.
I also don't so this is going to be a true test, the Belichick thing, of talent versus coaching. Right? Because clearly he's going to have a coaching advantage against most coaches, if not all of them, in college football. Although, look, Dabo Swinney's won 2 championships. You know what I'm saying? Like there are guys in that league in itself that have either been high level assistants, coordinators in the NFL. Like there's guys that have a real experience. So but more than not, you'd think they'd at least have some sort of coaching advantage. Because on paper, when I look at their roster, I don't see like a huge talent advantage.
No, I wouldn't think so. And then combine that with all these new players, all having to learn a new system, all having to learn a new coaching staff, all having to learn an entirely new football life around Belichick and his staff. I can't imagine. And I haven't.
Well, they're playing TCU week 1.
Okay,
on a Monday night.
And TCU.
So that's like everybody in the world can watch it.
Yeah.
Like that's not like it's buried with like 6 other games going on. It's like, hey, Monday night. Last game of the week, it's going to be Belichick versus TCU at North Carolina.
I love that. That's great because
TCU's not like they're a pretty good team.
Yeah, and listen, TCU may not be what they were a couple of years ago when they
went to the national championship
in the national title game.
But they're not.
SoFi.
They're a good team.
Oh, sure, I'm sure they are.
They're a good team.
Who's UNC's quarterback?
So I think it's going to be this kid, this transfer, Gio Lopez from South Alabama.
Oh.
It's either that or Max Johnson, who was a kid that started last year, who broke his leg against Minnesota in the first game of the year. That game was on Fox, and he's Brad Johnson's son.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Speaking of quarterbacks, last night, got off the air.
Brad Johnson, for those that are maybe young and uninitiated, Super Bowl quarterback champion of the Tampa Bay Bucks with Keyshawn.
And John Gruden was the coach. John Gruden was the coach of that team. Yeah. Last night, got off the air at 6 o'clock. DeAndre and I hung around. I had to do a few things at the radio station.
You had to do some commercials.
We cut the sandwich in half.
The wrap. Did you like it?
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it's delicious, no?
And then I went to the East Central.
The avocado's like perfectly weaved in there.
Do you know that DeAndre doesn't like avocado? So he sat there and he picked the avocado out.
Oh,
and had he not put his hands on it, I would have put the avocado on my sandwich.
Yeah, you could have
myself.
gotten like a fork
right,
and taken
right.
it.
Anyway.
DeAndre, hold on. Is he there?
Yeah, I know.
I'm here.
DeAndre.
I'm here.
I mean, what's up, man? You don't like avocado?
Tell
You're
him
a
why.
young man.
I don't like
You're
avocado.
27 years old. That's like a superfood, man.
I had a bad experience with avocado, pretty much.
Is it like you get like allergic to it?
No, not allergic, but the place I went to, it was overbearing. Let's put it that way.
Okay, fair enough.
So the kid doesn't like avocado, so he's picking the avocado out, and I want to take the avocado.
Well, let's break here because we got the artist who's going to stop by to kick off the ceremonies.
I'll finish it with 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I went to the East Central Hotel. I was in bed, butt naked at 7 o'clock at night.
Right.
The sun was still out. I watched like 3 episodes of Quarterback.
Yeah.
Getting me very fired up.
Okay, we'll get you in there. Let's talk to artists next. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on 710 ESPN, live from Rams Camp.
And it is Sedano and Kap live from Rams Training Camp. ESPN LA's training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment resort and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information.
More training camp coverage coming up next on ESPN LA.
Dealing with slow drains, dips in water pressure? Trust the experts at NextGen, the official AC heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Their expert technicians fix even the toughest of jobs. Get your stubborn drains working again with expert drain clearing for just $88. Plus, enjoy peace of mind with their 30-day guarantee. Call NextGen now at 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenaironplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, 30-day guarantee and $88 drain clearing requires accessible clean out and camera inspection.
Your next Subaru is waiting for you at Subaru of Glendale. Check this out. Lease a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness CBT with power moonroof, Harman Kardon speaker system, and a 10-way power driver seat for just $319 a month plus tax for 36 months. One at this payment, S37.35.805. MSRP $37,764. $33.99 due at signing. Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net. On approved Tier 1 credit through Subaru Motors Finance. No security deposit. 10,000 miles a year. Model code SRI-23.
Celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday, July 26, 5 p.m. start at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room, where you can park, party, and play. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit ESPNLA.com for more details. Tickets are sold out, but you can win your way in. Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long for you to win your way in at Hollywood Park Casino, open 24/7 pregame on game days inside Century Bar and Grill. And step in a Ray's Lounge for live music and DJs on the weekends. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
ESPN LA is hitting the road. Tune in Wednesday, July 30th to Sedano and Kap as we broadcast live from SeaWorld San Diego. We'll explore the incredible world of orcas, sea otters, jellyfish, shark pups, and ocean rescue, including the thrills of Summer Spectacular, packed with epic hydro shows, concerts, fireworks, maybe even a few surprises. Wednesday, July 30th, live from SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
And it is Sedano and Kap here Thursday afternoon. We are live from Rams Training Camp at LMU. Our training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Now more of Sedano and Kap live from Rams Training Camp right now on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're back. I don't know why we're playing Rocky. Maybe it's some sort of anniversary.
I have a tiger, dude. Whoa.
Yeah, I have a tiger.
Maybe it's because we're getting fired up for the
We are
start of
getting
the
fired
season.
up. It does smell like football, as we discussed earlier. We're here at LMU for Rams camp, the first day of 7-10 in the house, and we always start the proceedings.
Oh, I will have it
Artist
no other
Twyman.
way. I will have it no other way.
The man who runs this place.
The PR director of the Rams must always be
the tone.
First guest of Sedano and Kap when we come out here to training camp. So here is Artist Twyman, the longtime PR man of the Rams.
You ready to set the tone?
I'm telling you, whenever I see you guys, it lets me know, hey, this season's about to get kicked off. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. We are ready to go. First of all, Cappy has brought some pizza if you'd like some. For later.
This is from Adrian Gonzalez, the former great
Dodger.
first baseman for the Dodgers. He opened up a new pizza place, so I went by today and I picked one. Would you like a slice?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, Kevin Demoff always teases me, say I eat like a 5-year-old. So this pizza is right up my alley.
Perfect.
Lance, can you grab that pie? I want to give
not
Artist
on the air.
Well, no, I want his review. I
I'll
like
get
his
it after-
review
yeah,
here.
yeah,
You know
I'll
what I
get it
mean?
after I get done. Yeah.
I want to see what this guy thinks.
Well, on his way out, he can give you he'll give you a taste and he'll let you know.
You know, Artist, I feel like when I first started saying this to you a couple of years ago, like, you got to be our first guest. You were like, I don't want to do that. And now I feel like you're like, yo, what time? What time you got?
I look forward to it. I mean, like I said, this kicks off the season. When I see you guys and we're here, like you say, you smell the grass. I mean, it's football time.
It's real. It's real. You and Coach, you're taking Coach around. He's doing different interviews.
Yeah.
All right. So now that it's locked in, what is like the one thing that you feel like is the constant after all these years that you see that you're like, no matter who the guys are, this one thing always stays the same?
And you'll see the vets who've done it a long time, and they're kind of like, oh, here's training camp again. But then you have the rookies, and this is their first time, like, oh, here's training camp again. So you see that constantly every year. Yeah. So it's a different perspective for both guys.
Do you find that the Rams are becoming more nationally interesting, meaning that more media outside of L.A. is coming in and wants to grab storylines from the Rams?
I do. I think, this weather doesn't hurt either.
Yeah. Right. I got to go cover the Rams for a week.
Yeah. Hey, I got to make it out to L.A. for a week, so that doesn't hurt. But I do think just the quality of players that we have, Coach McVay, our coaching staff, I think people are very interested in talking to those guys and getting a feel for them before the season starts.
Well, and you this year, like in years past, you've added another star level player that people are going to have real interest in. In this case, wide receiver Devontae Adams is here. We were just seeing him do an interview just a moment ago. Right. He's an attraction amongst himself as an individual as well.
Yeah, and he is the most down-to-earth, regular guy, regular superstar you're going to meet. Just a nice guy, and so we're excited to see what he brings to the table for us this upcoming season.
Artists, do a lot of celebrities, like Hollywood-type celebrities, come out to camp? And if they do they have like a PR person that contacts you, and then there's a whole thing you got to do to accommodate these types of folks?
You know what? Not so much for camp, but for games.
Oh, yeah.
Once the games start, you'll have a lot of celebrities that come to games, and they have a guy who has a guy who has a guy that you'll talk to. But we're excited when they show up. I mean, that's just part of L.A. when you have these sporting events to get some famous celebrities to come out and check it out.
And, the franchise is still growing in a lot of ways,
right,
particularly from a fan base perspective. So whether it's a celebrity who wants to be interested in the team or just people in general, like new generations of fans, you're always trying to open those doors. You're not closing the door to anybody.
No, not anyone at all. And it's funny, I don't want to date myself, but it's a lot of times we'll have these celebrities and they'll say, hey, so-and-so in here. And I'm like, who is that? But I'll ask my son. He's like, what do you mean? They got 50 million followers.
Yeah, you do that with Cappy.
I have no idea who anybody is. I swear to you, I don't know anybody.
Yeah, but
they tell me who the celebrity is. I'm like, who do they play for? I don't know.
Cappy has actually been, he's a little bit focused right now on. He's been over the last year of Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan Thee Stallion has, she's been.
I thought I had a shot.
A fairly regular at Laker games, but then I'm sure you've seen the most recent reports. Our buddy Michael Thompson, his son Clay.
Yeah.
So Clay is now dating Megan Thee Stallion. So we've been pestering Michael, wondering when the little stallions are coming.
That and my daughter, who's 18, told me that Megan Thee Stallion is the cool girl coach or the hot girl
right,
coach.
She was hot girl summer.
Yeah, the hot girl coach.
A couple years ago.
So my 18-year-old told me that Megan Thee Stallion is my queen, and Dad, I must meet her. Yeah. So now I'm giving Michael Thompson a hard time about when we can come over to the house to meet Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan at this point.
Tell Michael I want to meet her too.
Okay, we'll make it happen.
Put me on that list as well.
Right. Like, we don't care about Clay. Who cares? Right. My daughter's like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, exactly.
She don't care. Oh, that's so funny.
It's okay. You guys talk to Megan. Clay and I will talk about the upcoming.
You guys go talk about that.
I'll sacrifice myself.
Right. That's nice. Hey, what about like during mini camps when Laker coach JJ Redick came out?
Yeah.
Like, is that is that the Lakers PR calling you and PR to PR guy dealing with that? How's that work?
Not really. Not when in situations like that. I think that's just coach to coach.
Okay.
I think they have a good relationship. And I think he called Coach McVay and said, hey, listen, I'd love to come out, check it out, see what you guys got going. And he popped out. So it was really good to see him hanging out. And that was my first time ever really meeting him. Even though, he used to do media and stuff, I had never had a chance to meet him. And he was great.
Yeah,
awesome.
but when you say that JJ Redick calls Sean McVay, and I'm being dead serious when I ask you this question.
Yeah.
How do you suppose JJ got Sean's phone number?
I'm sure there's like a million people they have in common.
I'm asking.
Yeah, ask George.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Did you give him his number?
I did not give him the number.
You did not? Okay. You didn't give McVay JJ's number or vice versa?
I actually will tell you after this, I do think there's a guy Sean should connect with in basketball because I feel like I hadn't really thought about it until recently. I'm like, they're literally the same person. Similar upbringing through the sport, family, the way I got it after
a head coach in the NBA?
Yes.
Why don't you tell us who it is?
I'll just tell you.
But
I'll
why?
talk to him. This
But
is a
why?
personal conversation.
Why can't you
Not
say
everything's
it?
for broadcast.
Yeah, but you ask me all the time for details. Why can't
No,
I ask
as a
you?
matter of fact, it's the other way around.
Right,
You're
so
always
who
asking
cares?
me.
What does it matter? Give us an idea of who you think is a good guy.
This is not. It's a private conversation.
It's not private. It's on the air. It's public.
on the air.
Anyway, so with JJ, I actually think we talked about it on the air. We thought it was great because JJ just went through his first season. Sean, I mean, listen, I remember you guys brought Sean to the studio before the first season even started. So when you're a young coach, if you can find ways to connect with other coaches, even in other sports, that's fairly common because you want to see how they want to see how you guys do business, right? And how you guys conduct a practice or whatnot, and what they can glean off of that and maybe apply it to their sport. It's super smart. And Sean, I don't know if you know, Sean's an NBA guy. Like, he loves basketball.
Yeah,
I've seen him at games before, playoff games over the years. Sean loves basketball.
And I bet you it's a lot of philosophies and values that you have that just transcends. Like, if you're a coach, this is what you want to see, and they probably talk a lot about that.
Because the most important thing for any coach is buy-in, right?
Oh, yeah.
And no matter what sport it is, especially in the pro level.
You have to have
So George and I yesterday had on Chris Peterson. There was that great story that Jordan Rodriguez had written.
Right.
And I'm just wondering, like, how does that come to be? Again, back to PR. Do you get involved in that kind of stuff as well?
Yeah, you know what? It's great because coach is open to stuff like that. He wants to kind of let people know what his personality is, and he's free to do that. So once he signs off, and then she talked to Coach Peterson and a lot of people who have been related to Coach Peterson, and she did that legwork. But it's good that coaches sign off and say, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And how he helped me and how he helped me become a better coach in person, and it's great.
But let me ask you, so when we look back a couple of years ago, especially after the Super Bowl, and Sean was talking about maybe I'll go into TV, maybe I'll retire. There was
they
talk,
had that rough
right?
season after.
Right, and so
everybody broke down.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
So Super Bowl season, then the following season,
Everybody
a lot of
gets hurt.
injuries,
Right.
bad year.
Yeah.
Sean is going through it, and this is what Chris told us yesterday. He noticed Sean agonizing, and that's what led him to reach out. Do you notice a difference, like a tangible difference of who Coach McVay is today versus what he was just a few years back?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think not only with him but everybody, you just mature over time, and you learn how to deal with different situations and different things that happen. And Coach McVay has really done that. You just kind of see him. I mean, when we first hired him, he was 30 years old.
30, man.
I know, it's
Can you
crazy.
imagine? What were you doing at 30?
Yeah, right.
Definitely nothing productive.
No, actually, I was somewhat productive. I was in over my head, if I'm being truthful.
There you go, but that's the point.
But
Everybody's in over their head at 30.
I had gotten transferred from South Florida, where I was doing radio, and I was very early into my radio career, and I got transferred by CBS Radio to New York. And I had Howard Stern in one studio over here and Don Imus in another over here. And I'm 30 years old, and I am lost.
And you have imposter syndrome.
I am lost, bro. I mean, I don't know what's going on. The world is circulating around. So it's like being a rookie where the game is moving too fast.
Yeah.
I was just in over my head at 30 years old.
Yeah.
Sean did such a great job at 30.
Well, yeah, he did, but I mean, he's going to remember. I mean, Wade Phillips was here. The staff was very veteran back then in Sean's first year.
Yeah, and he first got here, and, we had success, but even with that, you see him evolve.
Yeah.
As a coach, you see him evolve as a person. Yeah. He's married.
Got kid.
Yeah, has a kid.
Yeah.
Has another one on the way.
Yeah.
And so it's good to be able to see that and just see him evolve as a person and a coach and who he is now.
I mean, he's changing poop diapers, he told us on the air last time he was on.
Artist, what would you say as we are into like day 2, but like day 1 where the fans can show up? What is the storyline of training camp as we start training camp?
You know what? Just some of the new faces that we have. We brand new guy we just signed, Ferguson, draft pick.
Oh, Terrance Ferguson, tight end.
Terrance Ferguson, Devontae Adams just here. You guys saw where Stafford just has like some back soreness, so he probably.
And it is Sedano and Kap live from Rams Training Camp. ESPN LA's training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment resort and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information.
More training camp coverage coming up next on ESPN LA.
We had a little drop and we're back.
Oh, we're back? All right, well, we were wrapping up with Artist anyway, so we should go to break anyway. So let's formally say thank you to Artist. He could try some of the pizza.
Artist, have a slice of the pie.
Yeah. All right.
And just give me, even if you have to text me, give me feedback on Adrian Gonzalez's pie.
Because they want to get better. They just opened, so they want real feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. Always good to see you guys.
Yes, sir.
Great to be with you, man.
It's always good.
Dude,
yes, sir.
Seriously, can't wait for this season. It's going to be awesome.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back from Rams Camp on 710 ESPN.
But first, Kap, you want to tell them about Ocean Subaru?
I do. I just didn't know I was going to, but I will, gladly. Listen, today I was driving in my Subaru Outback, which I absolutely love. I've driven almost the entire lineup of Subaru vehicles, and this one it's my favorite, I think, because I can't get over the fuel efficiency. Like, I'm not joking. South to downtown L.A. Then I went over to Adrian's Pizza Place. Not to mention, I went to work out with them this morning. Then I came over here to LMU. Then I'm going to drive back to South. And the fuel efficiency is incredible. And, by the way, the range. Like, the range is like 400 and some odd miles when I fill up the tank. It's really quite amazing. Now, here's the thing. If you're planning on your summer getaways, your family trips, and you're going to go on a road trip, maybe you're going over to the Grand Canyon, or maybe you're going north to the mountains and you're going up to the Sierra Nevadas, whatever the case may be, come on out to Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. See Omar. He's the general manager. He wants to meet with you. He'll introduce you to his entire staff of people. They're all excellent. They are experts when it comes to the Subaru products. And not only can you take a look at all the brand new Subarus, but I'd also encourage you to take a look at the certified pre-owned Subarus, because sometimes you find one that's low mileage and is like practically brand new, and it's an even better deal. So come on out to Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, 1100 South Euclid in Fullerton. It's right off the 91 freeway. You can visit our website, oceansubaruoc.com. That's oceansubaruoc.com, and search the entire inventory. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Hey guys, you feel it? The days are getting longer, the sun is getting warmer. Looks like our SoCal summer is here. And you know, here in California, we are all about choosing chill. From hitting the beach to the best hiking trails to going all out to support our teams, one thing really ties it all together: enjoying an icy cold Coors Light with great friends. Pick up icy cold Coors Light near you or get it delivered to your door today. Visit CHooseChill.com to learn more. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly and cheers with icy cold Coors Light.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-555-2085. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-555-2085. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-555-2085. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-555-2085 or biglou.com.
And it is Sedano and Kap here Thursday afternoon. We are live from Rams training camp at LMU. Our training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Now more of Sedano and Kap live from Rams training camp right now on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
You take the weight off of me. Oh, honey, when you knocked on my door, ooh, I gave you my key.
And joined by your boy.
Well, this is exciting for me. Because
I need to know real stories about you, though. Like, this is what this is going to be about. I don't care about football. I don't care about talking football with him.
Well, so my boy Alex Van Pelt is here. He is the senior offensive assistant of the Rams. Last year, he was the offensive coordinator of the Patriots. We all know that whole thing got blown up. And prior to that, the offensive coordinator of the Browns. And that was like the worst mistake they ever made, which was getting rid of Alex because you saw the regression of their offense. Yeah. But, Al, it's to me, just give us your impression of coming out to L.A., working on the Sean McVay staff, and what the senior offensive assistant actually does and why he wants somebody of your resume on his staff.
The move has been excellent. Just coming out here and being a part of the staff, it's an excellent staff. Sean asked me what I thought about the staff, and I said everybody's a master of their position and their craft. It's really unique. Just a lot of experts, man. It's really good to be in an organization, that's as fine as the Rams. That's first class all the way. I've seen that as soon as I came in the building. Sean is everything that I thought he would be, not working closely with him. So to have an opportunity to come in and learn his offense, but at the same time work with the defense is something I've always wanted to do, is go on that defensive side of the ball. It's just been a great experience so far.
Explain that part of it, though. Like when you're the senior offensive assistant, your job is to work with the defensive coordinator to do what?
It's kind of like counterterrorism. Like I'm going to go in and show them or give them thoughts that I would do to try to attack certain coverages or see things in an offense that say, hey, maybe these guys might try to do this to this defensive structure. Just give them little tips from an offensive standpoint. At the same time, learn defensive football, which I've always wanted to do.
That sounds pretty awesome. So how long before you took him out for dinner is my first question.
That was pretty quick, I believe, right? Yeah.
Well, I took Alex to his first Laker game.
That's right.
That's right. I do remember that.
Which was, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then we've kind of become, we're not loyal necessarily, but we find ourselves out at Joey a lot.
Joey's a good spot.
Come on, Joey.
I love the apps.
Right? They had good apps.
All right, so give me – you guys were college roommates, correct?
We were, yep.
Yeah, so give me his worst roommate trait.
Oh, jeez. That's bad.
Probably just being too responsible in college.
No way.
Yeah, he was the guy that brought us all
down. Nothing
down.
like the man we know today.
I know. I don't know. I think we finally got him on the right side. So he was a guy that came in. I don't think he'd ever had a beer in his life.
Oh. That I
so those were some fun days trying to teach Scott how to have a beer.
Yeah.
A lot of late nights, where he was in bed early because he had class in the morning.
Oh, look
so
at you.
we were probably more of a bad influence than anything else.
Well, I was the rule follower.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Alex was the like old school quarterback.
You're the kicker. It's a little different.
Like he was like old school, like Kenny Stabler. You know what I mean? Out drinking and partying at night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And me, I was tucked away in bed. I've got class at 8 a.m.
Exactly.
One time this is our second year, And we all show up. We check into the dorms, right? And I'm all excited. I got new clothes, and I've got new shoes, and I'm all excited, right? So we it's the first day of class. I promise you, the first day. And I got these brand new like Air Jordans or whatever sneakers they were. And I come walking to the campus, and Alex is walking at me, and I'm walking at him, and he's got on my brand new shoes with no socks.
They were a little small. I couldn't,
Right, they
socks
couldn't
would have
fit with
been
the
way too
socks.
big.
I get it.
And I was so uptight.
Yeah.
You know?
How mad were you?
I was like, what are you doing, man? Put on socks with my new shoes, bro.
Had much bigger feet than you.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I was the responsible one because even yesterday, Alex, we had on Chris Peterson.
Okay.
And I was telling George, that Chris was very influential, especially our senior year.
Right.
But it was like your job was to make sure you were there to go running in the morning.
Yep.
But it was my job to make sure you got there so that we could go running in the morning.
So a lot of shaking the shoulder at 6 a.m. to go do your 5-mile run with Coach P.
Right.
there you go. You were like the assistant.
And he ran with us.
Oh, yeah. I mean, not only did I run, I mean, I was kind of setting the pace
really?
Because I was a rule follower, so I was already in that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And so was he around? Was Alex around when you – because you guys were there the whole time together, right?
Yeah, 5 years.
So what about the game that he always talks about, though? He had a miserable game. He missed a bunch of kicks. What game was that again?
Missed against Minnesota. 4 field goals. That's right.
I remember.
What was that like afterwards? Did you take him for beers then?
I think when we barely won the game, right?
We won the game.
You made one.
Well, what
That was a
happened
stretch.
is our boy Doug Whaley
Right.
blocked a punt, and our other boy Billy Davis scored a touchdown. And that's
Saved your ass.
That's saved my ass.
That's it.
And we got back that night. We got off the buses, and we still went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, we showed up at this bar, and everybody's like, what the hell happened to you, man?
It's one of those days. It's one of those days.
Oh, man. That sounds too funny.
But he's watched many games where I've thrown 4 interceptions, so it's not. It happens.
That is what it is. When I did a pit broadcast, was it last year?
Yeah.
I called him Scott Kaplan Pit Legend.
My phone
And
started
I did
blowing.
it on
Like, who?
purpose because I was like, it was something about the kicker. I was like, yeah, I talked to my buddy Scott Kaplan, Pit Legend, legendary kicker, and he texted me back. I check at halftime. He's like, all my friends are busting up because you called me a Pit Legend.
Aaron Donald, Dan Marino, Scott Kaplan.
Right,
no
sure.
question.
They all just kind of fit in.
Yeah.
What's super cool for me, though, George, seriously, is that Alex has been a coach now in the NFL for probably, 25 years?
Yep, pushing it. Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And his first job, like really coaching, was in NFL Europe.
Correct.
And I went over to Europe to do NFL Europe broadcasts on NFL Network.
Oh, not to kick.
Yeah.
No. So we got to run around in like Frankfurt. Germany,
man.
where he was coaching and I
Played
was
the Rhine
broadcasting.
Fire.
I don't know. Who did we play?
Could have been the Dusseldorf Dragons. Yeah.
Are you serious?
So, yeah, and so that's where.
Oh, yeah, those are the names of the team.
Right, and so that's where it started.
I think it was Barcelona Dragons.
Barcelona.
You may be right.
Yeah,
You may be
Berlin,
right.
Berlin Thunder.
Berlin Thunder. That's
Right.
Cologne.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And then obviously Alex had a long time with the Buffalo Bills as a backup quarterback.
Yeah, I remember.
And then as assistant coach. So for 25 plus years that he's been coaching, Tampa, Green Bay, Cleveland, New England. Maybe I've missed a spot along the way.
Couple. Go ahead.
Okay. But this is the first time we ever are in the same place.
That's nice.
It is nice. It is like I usually Tuesday nights I get off the air, I go out for dinner.
Look at that.
Now
does that be during the season too, though? Because Tuesdays are off, or we do Mondays instead?
Not for the coaches. There's no.
Oh, there's no days off.
Tuesdays off.
Yeah.
No days
True.
off.
That's right. Only players.
Yep.
Yeah, I really think, Alex, I think that just listening just a little bit to what you've said, I mean, what Sean McVay is as a young coach versus someone like yourself who's been at it for a long time, to have a chance to be around him and his innovation.
Oh, yeah.
This is why everybody who coaches on these staffs gets head coaching jobs.
I mean, he's exceptional. I mean, just to sit in and listen to him address the team in the opening meeting of camp, I mean, you get chills. There's the way he presents and his passion, and it's authentic, and you can feel it, and it's just something that's special. And I think, this is a group of guys that extremely talented group with a good work ethic and good vibes. I mean, this is as optimistic, as going into a camp. I think everybody's really excited. Obviously, there's a lot that goes into it, but the core guys that are here, they've been here. They're Rams guys, and they do a great job of bringing those type of people in and building up the culture. And it's been a great experience, a great learning experience for me. I've learned so much of what to do. A lot of places you learn what not to do.
Right.
I'm really just really appreciative of the fact that I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, to your point, it should be a fun season as long as everyone gets to stay upright. I mean, look, tough division, but it's always been a tough division, and you just really never know with football. You know, the margins are so thin from game to game. I would imagine. I'd love to ask you this, like, you know, when you go back and you're watching film, right? Like, let's say after a loss, right, or maybe even after a win. How many times did you say, like, will you watch a game back and say to yourself, oh, man, that play right there, if it goes a completely different way, is a game changer. We lose this game or we win this game.
Sure,
right.
there's usually a handful of plays in the game that take the game for you. So good or bad, either way. But, you know, this league is so close. You know, it's those 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 plays a game that if it goes your way, you're going to win. If it doesn't, you're probably going to lose.
Yeah.
Hey, Al, does everybody, all other staffs around the league, have your position that you're fulfilling here with the Rams?
I think it's growing across the league.
But this is a Rams thing, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly the details, but I get to share an office with Jimmy Lake. And Jimmy Lake is the defensive coordinator for the Falcons last year, head coach of the Washington. Yeah, we worked together
Huskies,
in Tampa. So it's just an opportunity for 2 older guys that have been around the league to kind of bounce ideas off each other, one, and then help the other side of the football. Get ready to go win games. Yeah. It's a unique position, and I've really enjoyed it.
Last thing, you coached Devontae Adams in Green Bay.
Yes, sir.
You think that he has still what it takes to be the player he was back then?
Without question. Without question. You watch yesterday's practice, and you watch all the OTAs. I mean, he's still a freak. I mean, he's twitchy. You know, he can shake you up, and at any point he can get down the field, and then his catch radius is, you know, it's 10 feet wide in every direction. Yeah. And it showed yesterday. It showed all through OTAs. He still is an elite player.
Awesome stuff. Alex, thanks for hanging out with us,
Absolutely.
man.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for you kind of ruined the bit a little bit by telling us he was so responsible. I mean,
I'm not buying it.
I mean, it's not even
you're
close
surprised
now.
now.
I'm not buying it.
You're not buying
it? Doesn't
it?
track.
It's like so opposite now. Like we literally have to remind them for everything. Maybe it's a senior.
No,
thing.
but you and Alex would get along perfectly because Alex is like you. He's a planner.
Yeah.
He's an Airbnb freak. Like he loves all that kind of
Right.
stuff. And I'm a last minute, procrastinating, unorganized kind
What
of
happened
person.
to the responsible Scott Kaplan?
Well, I'm still responsible. I mean,
Cap, you can't even show up for your meetings.
Okay, I missed a meeting
missed a
last
lunch
week.
meeting.
I missed
Yeah,
a lunch
with a
meeting.
partner.
And at lunch, actually.
You want to know?
Which would have been something he would have enjoyed.
Right.
normally,
Hey,
yes.
worse, yesterday, listen to this. So yesterday, I had this meeting with Chris Morales, and on my calendar it said meet with CM at 1:30, right? So I text Chris, I go, meeting's at 2, right? He goes, yeah, 2. I had a meeting with another guy with the same initial, CM at 1:30, and I missed the meeting because I thought it was the wrong CM.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm running too hot. That's my problem.
You're a disaster.
Yeah, I am a disaster.
Yeah. Alex,
Sure.
great to see you,
Thank
brother.
Big Al.
Thank you so much.
Go enjoy
Alex
practice,
Van Pelt.
my brother.
All right. We'll be here. All right, we'll take a break. We'll step aside. Hour 1 in the books. 2 more to go. 710 ESPN.
And it is Sedano and Kap live from Rams Training Camp. ESPN LA's training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment resort and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information.
More training camp coverage coming up next on ESPN LA.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710. The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GEAR-01291, 001289, 001292. PSIS license number 1358.
Hack your summer with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get real close to over 9,000 animals. Be wowed at the all-new Jewels of the Sea, the Jellyfish Experience. Now open. Race at unreal speeds across over 16,000 feet of coaster track. Be amazed at the reimagined Journey to Atlantis, opening soon. Make summer spectacular with high-thrill shows, concerts, and fireworks. Now through September 1st at SeaWorld. Save up to 65% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our summer sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
It's 4 o'clock in the Southland, and this is Sedano Kap. The LA Afternoon Drive Takeover. It is the Waba Grill 4 p.m. hour. Get to Waba Grill for their new $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Right now, it's time for What You Need to Know with producer Lindsay on Sedano and Kap on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and watch live at ESPN Los Angeles on YouTube.
Time for What You Need to Know, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, just the 90 minutes from wherever you are, as Alex Van Pelt says, I do.
It's so freaking cool, man. You don't
Your
even
boy.
understand.
Yeah.
I know. It's like,
Yeah.
because he's probably not, I don't know how long he'll be here.
Right.
Because,
I mean, he's probably going to get a better situation.
Well, I
if he
mean,
can.
like, one of these coaches, there'll be 1 or 2 coaches from this staff
That'll get poached.
that'll get head coaching jobs, and then they'll want to take somebody like him
Yeah.
with his experience
Yeah.
to be an offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Hey, Fugazaki's here.
Yeah, how about it?
Rob Fugazaki. What's up, man? What's going on?
What's up, brother? How you
we
doing, man? Good to
Yeah,
see you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate
All right.
it.
Frickin'
Listen,
guy.
what you got a message for Steve Mason? Okay.
Yeah, you like him.
All right. Yeah, he says you
No
got a
beef.
beef. That's why I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no beef.
I think you should say something mean.
I think you should kick his ass.
Yeah.
He'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll be tomorrow. You should fight him
Kick
tomorrow.
his ass. No, that's
Just
not
hit
a
him with
fight.
like a chair.
Not a fight.
You know?
It's not going to be
Nobody
a
will
fight.
see him.
Right.
He won't even know it's you.
Kick his friggin' ass.
Yeah. They just signed new deals. He's good for the next 2 years anyway.
He wants time off.
Yeah,
Bob goes, every
exactly.
time I
You're like
see
the
him, it's
nicest guy in L.A. I don't even know
And
how
then
that's
Kurt
possible.
Sandoval.
Yeah. And Kirk Sandoval, the second nicest guy.
Let me tell you
in
something
LA.
about Kurt Sandoval. Today, before this broadcast, this broadcast ends, I want you coming on.
Yeah, you could
Come
jump
on
on
right now.
Kurt Sandoval's here.
Jump on right now.
What you need to know is that
Get on?
Kurt Sandoval is going to join us right now.
Right now. There you
I
go.
know.
All right, listen.
Got our ABC 7 friends.
I was going to call you about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I decided I want to wait
Because
until
you
I saw
needed an outfielder for the softball game after you ripped him to
But
shreds a
we
couple
didn't
years
need
ago?
to, though.
Yeah.
But I feel like I was going to call you because I wanted to try and break the karma. Here's what I mean. So we had our softball game 2 weeks ago, okay?
So I hear.
Right.
5 errors in the first few innings. After he drilled you for missing one, for having to
Dive
jump
over
a
a fence that was not permanent.
Yeah.
You're saying that if the fence would have been permanent, you would have had a better chance of catching it?
I would have said I would have caught it, and because it was the ground that knocked it out.
It was like a net. It wasn't even a fence. It was like a net, right?
Net,
yeah.
So anyway, 5 errors.
So here's the thing. So when I drafted my team, everybody ridiculed me. Your team sucks. You're going to get killed. Mason has all the power. He's got Kirk Morrison.
more to the story.
He's got DeMarco Farr. He's got Big DeAndre. I mean, he's got all these beefy guys that are going to hit monster home runs, okay? And I try to explain to everybody, no, we're going to win. So I thought I should call you.
Well, do you know why they won? 3 reasons. I will give them to you, okay?
Yeah.
None of which were him, clearly.
Not true.
Number 1, Ramona Shelburne was dealing that
On the
day.
mound.
Oh, my God. Her ball was fluttering. It was amazing. It was so hard to hit.
She was good.
She won the MVP. Number 2,
Deservedly
Mario
so.
Ruiz played shortstop for him, and he's
Excellent.
like a vacuum back there. And then he had 2 ringers.
Not
he
true.
had 2 people who are part of our partners. They're partners, clients, partners from the sales side, and they were like legit players.
It's not true.
And scored half his runs.
But here's the thing. Ringers.
Then why do you need to call me?
Wait, for a month, all they're doing is killing me. Your team sucks. You're a horrible general manager.
You wouldn't have won without those
You
guys.
don't know how to draft. But they shouldn't have mattered because they had all the supposed talent, okay?
We did.
So anyway,
We choked.
I thought I was going to call you and say, you know what, man, I just wanted to call you.
Bury the hatchet?
And apologize to you because I figured that if I apologized for all the horrible things that I had said over the years about that catch that you should have made, that I would have good karma come my way.
Cappy, first of all, you're a good dude. I love you. And honestly, I was hearing more from your listeners than I did And I listen to you guys a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, and by the way, Sedano, I just got to say, you killed it on the NBA Finals.
Thank you.
this year.
Killed it,
That's
didn't
very
you?
nice.
You were
Killed it.
spectacular.
Thank you so much.
Really. And
Not just good, spectacular.
spectacular.
And don't forget, my man had to step up. It wasn't like he showed up and they're like, okay, George, you're the TV sideline guy. He had to fill in because Lisa Salters had a personal thing.
Yeah.
So not only was he not technically supposed to be in that role, he didn't know about that role. He had to step in as like the backup quarterback and lead his team to a Super Bowl victory.
Right. I'm like, if Jimmy Garoppolo, God forbid, has to play, that was, he's capable of leading a team to a Super Bowl.
Well, you were the Jimmy Garoppolo.
I was.
I mean, good looking.
He's more handsome than I am.
You're
though.
close.
It's
pretty
a,
close.
It's a two-horse race.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
But
as well.
honestly, after game one and Halliburton and asking about his dad, that was just so good.
Thanks.
It was really good.
Yep.
And from what I'm hearing, you're going to be doing a little radio during the preseason. Is that
Perhaps.
There are some
maybe
rumors.
not. Okay.
There are some rumors. I've heard some rumors. I've heard a little bit.
Yes.
We'll see. Anyway,
It's out. It is out there. Wow.
And for once, it wasn't you, Cappy.
Hey,
I know
listen.
for once.
That's embargoed information.
You would totally spill the beans.
Oh my
Unbelievable.
gosh,
I'm the
sorry.
responsible guy.
You are. We found that out. Apparently, Alex Van Pelt and him, they were college roommates at Pitt. And I asked him, I said, what was the worst trait as a roommate? And he's like, he was too responsible. I'm like, really?
Yeah. So can I go back to the softball thing
Please.
and bring it full circle
Please
to
do.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had the 5 errors, but did you make some good plays?
I
He did down the stretch.
I did.
Okay.
He bounced back.
So I was playing
that's
third
me.
base. Yeah.
I had I had 4 balls hit to me. I made 4 outs.
Right.
And then
All you remember is that
is
one.
all you remember
I
is
know.
the one.
Right.
And you got to tip your cap to Beto from couple of. Oh, he rocked it in
He
a
did.
pressure situation.
He did. He came up
So.
with that big home run.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, I got a live shot in a couple of
Oh,
minutes.
go do your
so
thing.
Can I
You
just
want to say hello.
We're on live with you. You need us for your live shot? We'll do it.
Cappy will do anything to get on
We'll
television.
do it.
Hey, long-time listener, first-time caller here.
Thank you,
so
Kurt.
thank you very much.
Always
I
a
love you
pleasure to
guys.
The man.
All right.
The man, Kurt.
Talk soon.
Appreciate you, man.
Great Kurt Sandoval.
Freaking guy's a legend.
Yeah.
And he's out here complimenting you about the great work that you did.
Yeah, he sent me a
Don't-
text during the finals.
Don't just blow that off. That is a legendary television broadcaster of 30-plus years in the Los Angeles market.
Yeah.
And he's telling you, young fella, what a nice job you did.
Well, so I said thank you so much.
Well, I don't think you appreciate it as much as I did.
Okay. I certainly appreciate it.
I mean, right? I freaking hyped this kid up. I'm like his freaking hype man. I walk around. Remember, Mike Tyson used to have a guy, they called him Gator. He used to walk around, the champ is here. The champ is here, right? I'm walking around like, how about my boy Sedano? He didn't even know he was going to be on TV. Freaking guy stepped right up. Freaking hype man.
Cappy, check out Kevin Dotson's hair. It's like.
Oh, yeah, I see. It's Rams colors.
Yeah, it's blue and yellow.
Where am I looking?
He's over here,
69.
number 69.
Oh, that's a good look.
It's like Mr. T, but like backwards.
Oh, no, he painted like the whole, like it looks like his head is a helmet.
Yeah, it's gold on the sides,
Right.
and he's got a blue stripe.
I think he may have like the ram horns.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Looks pretty cool.
That's a sharp look.
You should do that.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about for Monday.
I thought you were maybe going to take like hair notes from Jimmy G.
Jimmy G.
Because we talked about that, remember?
One time I did a 49ers game. I don't remember who they were playing. Maybe they were playing Washington. I don't remember. And the post-game interview was going to be Jimmy G. And so I'm standing there with Jimmy G.
And you felt ugly?
And no. I'm like, so Jimmy, that third down play, 3rd and 5, what happened there on that play, And he starts to describe it. And George Kittle comes over and interrupts the post-game interview to go, look at how good-looking this guy is.
Yeah,
look at this jawline. Yeah. So, like, here, again, hype man. George Kittle was Jimmy G's hype man.
You're George Kittle in this scenario?
It sounds like something you would do, Cap.
In this scenario, I'm George Kittle.
There was some water that flew off of the top of the tent.
Really?
Not even raining.
Yeah. I don't know what that was for.
I don't know, man, but it is a perfect, spectacular, gorgeous day.
It is beautiful.
Here at Loyola Marymount. And by the way, look over your right shoulder.
Yeah.
Look at all these Rams fans
they're
who,
all
by
there
the way,
in the
are screaming, Sedano and Cap,
They
Lindsay
were?
baseball. Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Rams house. Hup, hup, hup.
Are
you going to lead everybody in a Rams house cheer?
I don't know. What, me?
Yeah, you.
Why?
Because you're the guy.
What do you mean I'm the guy?
You're the right guy for the job.
No, I'm
I
not.
bet you that DeMarco will do it if he makes his way over here.
Marco would do that.
Yeah.
Jared Verse would do it because George and I were with Jared Verse the day he got drafted and he got here to L.A.
Yeah.
And,
I remember.
And he
You
went.
think
we
he
were in
remembers?
Hermosa.
Yeah.
And he went into that bar, and he's like, "Who's host?" Like he just came where I get.
Well,
right
Sam
in.
Lagana was there with us.
Yeah.
Was that the one? It was so windy that like the
the
umbrella hit you in the
I
head.
think that was day 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it was right.
Right.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But day 1, I think it was still windy, but not as windy. So there you go. You hear it right there in the background.
All right, hold on a second.
Do you have like a? Well, they're. Be careful. You
Cap's
want
trying to pick
run
out
into the
his-
Channel 7, live shot.
Here,
He's trying
yeah.
to pick out his friends out of the crowd.
Well, I got a lot of them. You know.
I
what
know.
mean?
Everyone always listens.
Listen, all these people are yelling at us here. They're like, "Hey, Sedano and Cap,
Yeah.
see baseball," and we're like, "What up?" You know. That's what you say to people.
By the way, DeAndre doesn't believe Alex Van Pelt's stories either. He's like, wow, I'm pretty shocked.
Oh, dude. Our freshman year.
You're kind of a dork, is basically what
listen,
he said.
I was not a drinker.
I pictured you to be like the hungover guy that's like, oh, man, I got to go to practice.
No, I was the opposite. I was the
You
guy
were
that was
terrified
waking,
kicker.
Exactly. I was waking everybody up. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We got to get to the weight room. Let's go, guys. You know?
Wait, so you were like, come on, Andy. Come on, Andy.
Yeah, come on, Andy.
You were that guy?
I was
Come on,
totally
Andy.
that guy. I'm telling you, I was the guy. Listen, when you're the kicker, you're never going to be the star.
Yeah.
Okay? So you have to have more of a role
Right,
on
like
the team.
if the only kicker that was ever like super duper popular was like Sebastian Janikowski in
Right,
college and in
right.
the pros.
But like when I
Old
was in
Seabass.
when I was in school, the coaches would be like, "Hey, Kaplan, your job is you better get your quarterback to class."
Yeah.
You know?
That's it.
So we would
You had the pressure.
and that was my job, man.
Yeah.
Get him to class, get him to the gym,
Yeah.
get him out on the road to work out. I mean, I was in great shape because I needed to get him into great shape.
Yeah.
And I was, believe it or not, I was the responsible guy, unorganized
Yeah.
and a procrastinator to be sure.
Well, you're still a procrastinator.
But you know what else I'm surprised he didn't tell you guys, though?
What?
Is that the one thing was he's a star quarterback in college.
Yeah.
Right? I'm a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm, even then, 19, 20 years old, I'm a wheeler dealer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, making things happen.
I'm making things
Hey, how
happen.
you doing?
You got
How
a
you doing?
guy.
Right. So everybody would say, gosh, you guys are always together. And Alex would tell me, go, yeah, because he knows everybody, and he's the one that gets us into everything. You know? Right.
It was a good relationship.
Yeah, it was great.
You were like yin and yang.
Right, like I walk up to a door, there's a huge line. I go up to the doorman, I go, "Hey man, listen, I got this guy and I got this guy. Let's get these guys in." And I was doing that at 19
Cappy
years
was
old.
getting into the nightclubs because he had the star players.
Right. And I had to go up there and talk to the
Well,
doorman.
So you were like the agent.
Yeah.
kind
Always.
of.
In fact, our senior year, when agents were coming in to recruit Alex, because
Yeah.
he was projected to be a high round draft choice
Sure.
quarterback. Because really,
Well, I remember when he played for the Bills.
Yeah, our senior year, Todd Marinovich was the star quarterback at USC, and
Yeah,
Alex was
I
the
mean,
star quarterback at Pitt.
obviously a very infamous story.
You know, if you picked up any college football magazine back then, it was like, this is the guy on the West Coast, this is the guy on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And when agents would come to town to recruit Alex, they had to go through me because I was like the agent to the agent. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like the agent had to come through
You
me
were
to
their
get
guy.
to him. Right. So they didn't really recruit him; they recruited me.
Right.
And then I would make the decision, who should we go with? That's what I'm
Dang, he
telling you,
played
man.
for the Bills for a long time.
He did. Yeah.
Well, you know, he and you know what a great backup quarterback is, and this is why, as a backup quarterback,
Yeah, he was there. It was so Jim Kelly into
Rob Johnson.
Rob Johnson into Doug Flutie.
into Doug Flutie. That's right. And by the way, you missed one, Drew Bledsoe.
Oh, that's right, Bledsoe.
Right.
Yeah, was there.
And
late in
so-
his career, I'm sure.
Right. So when you're a backup,
Late in Alex's career.
right, and they were the same age, but when you're a backup quarterback, your job is essentially to be the valet to the starter.
Right, which is what you were to him.
I was to him. He was to Bledsoe.
Right.
He was to Kelly, et cetera, et cetera.
That's why he became a quarterback's coach.
And you're so right.
Yeah.
Became a quarterback's coach because the quarterback coach was the backup quarterback.
Right.
And then you know how to coach the other quarterbacks. And then you become an offensive coordinator because now you've coached running backs, receivers,
Right.
quarterbacks,
Yeah.
you know, and now you know how to coach the entire offense.
Right.
But yeah, I mean he always had this philosophy: you can only be great at one thing in life.
Yeah.
So he was all into football, not into school and football.
Right.
Me, I was into school and I liked football. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
But I mean, I needed to get my degree and get out because I wasn't gonna. I mean, I wanted to play in the NFL, but he was a star,
Right.
and I was just lucky to be on the team because I was an overachiever.
Right. Except you did get the first call on draft day.
I got and believe me when I tell you, when that first call happened, Bledsoe was the first pick. The phone rang, and it was for me that I was going to sign with the San Diego Chargers. His father was hysterical crying. hysterical crying.
That's cool.
Because he was just so happy that I was getting that chance.
Happy for Cappy.
Kyron Williams taking the field and the crowd going nuts.
Yeah, but I heard he's holding in, right?
He is holding in.
Yeah.
So he's here.
I would hold in.
Contract.
I'm a guy who would hold in.
See, I'm a team guy.
Yeah.
As a
I would
team
hold
guy,
in.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'll get dressed. I may run around a little bit, but I'm not actually doing anything.
Plus, I'd be so afraid.
Yeah.
And I'd have so much FOMO.
Yeah.
That I wasn't at camp.
Right.
I wouldn't have nearly the courage.
Right.
Like this kid from the Cincinnati Bengals.
To hold out.
That's a little different, though,
Shamar
isn't
Stewart
it?
or
I
Trey
know.
Hendrickson? Which one?
Stewart.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
never have the guts, though. You know, I'd be like, okay, I know that's the clause you want in the contract. No problem. I'll sign. Tell me where to sign.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that what happened to you and Chris?
Oh, yes. I'd be a total wimp. Total wimp.
That's why you have to have an agent.
I
Or you
mean,
have an agent.
Oh, he's got the diamond.
You got Lou Diamond, right?
Not Lou Diamond.
Oh.
Lou Diamond Phillips?
Rick Diamond.
Rick Diamond. That was
Oh,
cool. You
Joe
know that.
Emerald.
I was going to say, the guy who did La Bamba, we were talking about him yesterday.
Joe Emerald. That's my agent.
Yeah. Hey, let's take a break here. We're here at Rams camp. They're about to start playing. They're warming up here. And then Cappy and I are going to do our patented play-by-play, although it may be a little different here, Cappy, because we're at in a different angle here than we've been in Irvine over the years. So let's figure it out. Let's talk some about this team. Let's go around the NFL a little bit. Sedano Kap, 710 ESPN.
This is the Waba Grill 4 p.m. hour on Sedano and Cap. Cool off with Waba Grill's new premium Waba beverages, like their new Ice Dragon Fruit Mango Lemonade, available now at Waba Grill. It's for you. More of Sedano and Cap next on ESPN LA.
Hey, it's Mace. In tough times, a lot of people find themselves owing money to the IRS. It can really weigh you down, and you're confused about the right way to handle it. And all those scary ads on the radio about the IRS, they don't help. Tax relief advocates want you to relax, knowing that whether you owe $5,000, $50,000, $500,000 in tax debt, you don't have to fear the IRS another day. TRA has a proven 3-step tax resolution process, plus they're experts at working with special programs available from the IRS to help taxpayers get back on track. Easy to see why they have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you owe money to the IRS and feel trapped, don't lose hope. Tax relief advocates could reduce or even eliminate your debt. End your tax nightmare today. Simply visit TRA.com or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. Again, 800-575-1482.
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away a new Mercedes-Benz and Easy Play every Friday in July. Use your club card to earn entries into the drawing while you play your favorite slot machines and table games. Be there every Friday night for the drawing and to activate your entries. You must be present to win. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, and you could drive home in a brand new Mercedes-Benz this July. Located off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA, for reservations or more info.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
If something happens to you, what happens to your family? Will they struggle financially? Will they be able to afford the home you built together? With Ethos, you can get life insurance coverage in minutes. Get up to $2 million in coverage for as little as $2 a day. All online with no medical exam. Just answer a few health questions. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Rates may vary. Billed monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Hey, that's the spirit. Right now, we're celebrating free with a free STP oil filter when you buy 5 quarts of oil and free Duralast brake pads when you buy 2 rotors. Like always, free battery testing, charging, and recycling at every store. Celebrate free at AutoZone, now through July 28th. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
And it is Sedano and Cap here Thursday afternoon. We are live from Rams training camp at LMU. Our training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Now more of Sedano and Cap live from Rams training camp right now on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We
mascot has Jordans on?
I am seeing Rampage. You know, I was like, I saw Rampage, and I'm like, hey, what's that guy's name? And then I was like, is it Ramsey? Oh, no.
What?
No, Rampage.
You forgot his name?
I forgot his name. I haven't seen him since last year, you know?
Yeah, not Ramsey.
No, it's not Ramsey.
That wouldn't be as catchy as Rampage.
No. Hey, those are cool. Those are cool shoes right there.
Yeah.
He looks good. Got hairy legs.
Does have hairy legs.
You know? He really does.
Yeah.
Man, Coach McVay takes the field.
People
and
start
the crowd
cheering.
goes
He had
nuts.
the biggest cheers.
They love him.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I do.
I mean, you said you and I were talking about earlier. You should be on you should be a fighter pilot.
Seriously. Hey, Rampage, can we get a picture, bro? It's people yelling. Hey, Rampage, can I get a picture? Rampage,
what up, bro?
Yo,
You
my
good?
Ram.
Yo,
What's
I
up,
like those J's, bro.
My Ram. It's my Ram
I like
right
those
there.
Jordans, man.
Turn around, give the people a look, man. Let them take a
see
look
your
at
kicks.
You. Yeah,
Throw
take a
those
look
up
right
there on
here.
the table.
Hope you guys are
Look at
watching
that.
on YouTube.
Look at that.
There you go,
Good
Rampage.
stuff. Yeah.
Yo, who got a still photo of this? Wait, Rampage, take a still photo with the crew, bro.
What up?
Yeah. Okay, that looks good right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Rampage,
Nice.
be good. Oh, you want to
Rampage,
talk?
you want to say something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
got for us this season? Anything cool? You going to be doing anything cool other than camp? You know, hanging out with the people? Yeah, doing
Hey,
your thing.
Give me one.
Yeah.
Give me one.
Yeah.
Okay. You see the heart right there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. Oh, they love you.
They love you.
They love
Go,
you.
Go
here,
be here with
Rampage.
your people, Rampage.
They love
Go,
you.
go. Thank
They
you for
absolutely
stopping by.
love you.
We
They need a
appreciate
little.
it as
They
always.
need a little Rampage
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's not going to say anything, you know what I mean?
I like
Yeah, I mean,
how
it's
he
not a
put
good
his-
medium for
How
radio.
he put the headphones on his horns.
Yeah, on
like
his-
he,
yeah.
as if
Well,
his
that's a very mascot move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Any mascot that's got like a nose, that's generally the move that they go with because there's no way it's fitting around the actual ears.
I was gonna say, I wonder where a ram's ears actually are.
I mean, where the horns are.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
by the
okay.
under the horns.
By the way, I'm looking over my shoulder here, and you got all these Rams fans in all their Rams gear.
Right.
And then you got one guy at the top
Right.
wearing a Drew Brees New Orleans Saints jersey.
Yeah, I see that.
Like,
Or
Older
this guy over here has a Seahawks jersey on.
Which guy? Yeah, hey, dude, what's up with that?
Must be a Pete Carroll fan,
I
just
feel
like
like-
you.
Well,
Yeah, I
aren't
am
the
a Pete
Saints
Carroll
doing
fan.
practice, or did they used to practice here in LA?
No. The Saints did practice. They went down to Costa Mesa
Oh, that's what it was.
last year.
Yeah, so maybe he's just like, I'm already in town, you know?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think they're back.
I
the,
think
the
he's a
Saints.
Pete Carroll fan.
This
That guy. The Seahawks guy.
Seahawk guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a DK Metcalf fan?
No, he's a Pete Carroll fan.
Okay.
I don't see the Seahawks guy. But anyway,
right here, next to
let's
Aaron
talk
Donald.
let's talk about the NFC West real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is going to be a very tough division. As we talked about in Vegas, everyone is projected to win at least 8 games.
Mm-hmm.
8.5, I believe, is the low mark, and anywhere between 8.5 and 10.5.
Yeah.
The Niners being the 10.5 team. So the expectation is this is going to be another hard-fought season in the NFC West.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why Vegas loves San Francisco coming off the year they had last year.
Yeah.
See,
Well, I think they feel like they'll have a bounce-back year, and I think that the Purdy situation is settled, and Kyle Shanahan's going to be a good offensive coach.
what do you think about Purdy, though? When you're a $900,000 a year player
And you're a value.
and you're awesome,
Yeah.
when you become a 40-some-odd million dollar, it's
Little
kind of like the Austin Reeves situation.
Yeah.
Remember when Austin Reeves, before he got a contract?
Yeah.
Austin Reeves was this great player.
Still a value, though.
He is right now.
Yeah.
But
once he gets to 30, will he be a value?
and even go back to before he is where he is now. Let's say he's making 12 or 14 million, whatever it is, right? Prior to that,
Yeah.
Austin Reeves was like a minimum guy who
Yeah,
was just
making
kind
like
of
$800,000
right,
or
lucky to make the team. And at $800,000, you're like, oh my God, this guy's awesome. At 11 or 12 or 13, you're like, is he going to still be awesome? And then he is.
He's awesome. Yeah.
And then when he gets to 30 million,
You're like,
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about Brock Purdy,
Right.
because I know a lot of people during the offseason before his contract was settled,
Right.
they were thinking, you're not going to give Brock Purdy 40-some-odd million dollars.
I mean, he made a lot of noise.
Oh, a lot of noise.
Well, that's why Jerry Jones is dancing with the devil with Micah Parsons in his contract.
All because of Dak Prescott.
Right.
Because of giving Dak Prescott big money. And then
I
Dak
would
Prescott
I would
getting
not have paid Purdy that money, me personally, but
hurt. Listen, I wouldn't have paid Dak Prescott that money. I mean, when Jerry Jones paid
$60
Dak
million.
when he paid Dak Prescott the first time, Dak Prescott was coming off like a broken ankle.
yeah.
But he didn't want to go into like starting over with another quarterback.
Right, but Dak was really good. Was pretty good at that point. Like in the sense of like you still thought there was another gear. Now I feel like we've seen all the gears.
Well, and
He doesn't have another switch.
No, I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think a lot of people think the same about Brock Purdy. Like
yeah, we're about to find out if
Yeah.
Brock Purdy has another gear.
Is Brock Purdy going to be what he was, which got him the contract?
Yeah.
or is he going to be better after getting the contract? I
Right.
wonder what Artis thought of the pizza.
He did not try it.
He didn't?
Because he doesn't like the stuff on it. He wants a plain pizza guy.
Oh, really? Lindsay had the plain cheese pizza.
the plain cheese pizza was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, you brought the Supremo.
I did bring the Supreme. You know what I should have
It's an
brought?
interesting choice to bring for everyone is the Supreme.
Yeah, why didn't you just bring the basic cheese?
I probably
Or
should
pepperoni.
have. I probably should have. You know what else they had? They had a chicken teriyaki pizza.
Oh, that sounds good.
It was like a teriyaki-ish sauce
Yeah.
with chicken and like a green pepper and pineapple.
Right.
Wait,
Oh,
the
it's
chicken
great.
teriyaki pizza had chicken
Teriyaki-ish
with
sauce.
a teriyaki.
Ish.
But
Not
it was
even real
ish.
teriyaki.
No, it was ish because it wasn't like draped in like teriyaki sauce.
Yeah.
It had like a little.
It had like a little bit of a glaze to it.
Yes,
Just
it
an
wasn't.
ish.
It wasn't a red sauce.
It's like teriyaki adjacent.
Oh, okay.
ish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so back to the NFC West.
Listen, I'm going to say this right now. And I know it's day one of training camp and everybody's excited. And listen, all my Raider fans.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see, like yesterday,
Yeah.
whether it was Kirk Morrison
Yeah.
or JT the
Congratulations
Brick?
to Kirk Morrison, by the way.
Congratulate Kirk and tell everybody what his deal is.
Yeah, he's now the analyst on radio for the Raiders.
Yeah.
He'll be doing every Raiders game every Sunday on radio.
So
But
while
he is a Raider, so it
he
works,
is
you know?
he is a Raider, and you know what? Him working the Rams games was awesome for him as a broadcaster.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're a Raider player, you want to broadcast for the Raiders, because that's who you are in your heart. So congratulations to Kirk Morrison. But even just watching Kirk yesterday on social media, he's like, there's a tangible difference to this training camp, and it's only day one. And my point is this. Everybody's ecstatic. Everybody believes. And I think the same thing is true here at the Rams camp. I'm shocked that Vegas thinks San Francisco will win more games than the Rams. I'm surprised that people want or believe that the Rams will not win the division. I think they're going to win the division.
Yeah, by the way, they just waived and voided Christian Wilkins' contract, according to Adam Schefter, the Raiders. That's had something to do with, I guess, the way he attacked his rehab from his injury last year. They were somehow able to find a way to void over $55 million. So
That's
if you're
crazy.
Christian Wilkins would be a free agent, and he's out $55 million.
Yeah, I'm reading Schefter's tweet right here. Due to how Wilkins treated the rehab of his injured foot, the Raiders voided the remaining $35+ million of guaranteed money left on his contract.
55 total.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wilkins filed a grievance with the NFLPA. I mean, listen, this is Pete Carroll. You brought this up a couple of weeks ago when Pete got to Seattle and they drafted Russell Wilson. They'd already gone out and gotten Matt Flynn, who was a backup quarterback in Green Bay, and they paid him starting quarterback money, and they started Russell Wilson over the free agent that they gave a lot of money to because they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care about the money.
Well, I mean, but if you voided the contract because you found a way to get out of,
Of
it,
course.
that's different. Than
My point is they don't care who you are.
Yeah.
They don't care what your contract is. Can you play or can you not play? Can you compete in practice and help us get better? And if not, brother, you don't have a spot on this team. How you feel about that, George?
I'm looking at the injury. There was a Jones fracture in his foot, which required surgery and ended his season. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I feel like there's missing details. Like, how did he rehab that caused the league to agree with voiding his contract?
Maybe he jumped off a trampoline or something.
Or maybe he didn't show up for treatment.
Yeah.
Through the team facilities and stuff, and
Took off his walking boot
that's
early.
a big deal.
It is a big deal.
That's not like a small thing.
No, I mean, because I think if you're the Raiders, you had high hopes that
he was going to be your guy and to plug the middle. Now they've got a bunch of bodies, but none of the quality of player that he is has been.
But if he can't play, he can't play, man.
Right. Well, that's true. If he's incapable of playing physically, then it doesn't really matter. But still, you gave. I mean, again, that's pretty wild. You signed that guy a year and a half ago.
Yep. But remember, Pete Carroll didn't sign him.
Right.
Not my guy. Not my problem. Don't want him.
Or your boy Tommy?
Get rid of him.
Was Tommy there?
Tommy was probably there,
Yeah.
but knowing Tommy, he probably didn't have much to do with the signing of a defensive
Oh, he doesn't have
lineman.
nothing to do with this
Nah,
one.
he helps on the offensive side.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's nice he gets to pick and choose what he wants to be associated with. Tommy.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Coming up next, Cappy, let's kind of figure out some of the things that are going to happen here, I think, this season that I think you think will surprise people. Like if there's a player or a team, I think we can look at that now. But first, tell us about your friends at the bike.
Okay, I would love to. Hey, listen, so if you want to play cards, I'm talking like high-stakes poker, fast-paced blackjack. The game that is really taking over the casino floor, Baccarat, which is the fastest-growing game we've got. Free bet, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, you name it, we got it. 40 tables for Texas Hold'em, over 200 tables on the floor. And last night, I hope you guys had an opportunity to show off your skills with our blackjack tournament at the Park West Bicycle Casino. We're only minutes from downtown L.A. I mean, right off the 710 freeway, which is kind of easy to remember because the number of 710. 710 ESPN L.A. and 710 freeway, and there's the Park West Bicycle Casino. When you pull up to the valet, the smell, it just smells like Vegas. You walk in, the lobby's beautiful, the sports bar, the brewery, the display of exotic cars, and then all the tables for you to play. You're going to have a great time when you come on out. Now, I just want to say to this, if you are an ESPN 710 listener, we're going to give you $30 in match play when you sign up at the Players Reward Desk and you say, Cappy sent me. There's a beautiful woman there. Her name is Naya, N-I-A. She's got a big smile. She's very friendly. And when you walk in and you see her, you say, hey, Cappy sent me. $10, $20, $30 right there in match play. So come on out, have some fun. You're going to be a big winner at the Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
And it is Sedano and Kap live from Rams Training Camp. ESPN LA's training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment resort and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information.
More training camp coverage coming up next on ESPN LA.
Next Gen, the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Beat the heat with Next Gen this summer. Whether you need to repair or replace your air conditioner, call Next Gen for expert service. Backed by thousands of 5-star reviews and a lifetime warranty on parts and labor for new AC system installs, trust Next Gen for quality and peace of mind. And for a limited time, Next Gen is offering free no-ozone air purifiers with any new AC install. Enjoy less dust in your house, cleaner air, and supreme comfort all summer long. Plus, same-day service may be available for emergencies. $5 per day financing on approved credit, lifetime warranty on select systems. They're open 7 days a week. Lifetime warranty options available. NextGenAirandPlumbing.com to book online. Get going. Don't wait. 833-3-NEXTGEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN today and beat that heat. CSLB 1011173. NextGen, here for you now and for years to come.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Progressive knows when you're on your boat, you're already on vacation. And Vacation You forgets all your worries. Vacation You doesn't even keep track of time and knows that time is a meaningless construct designed to control us, man. But Regular You knows you don't want to be too far out in the water after the sun goes down because Vacation You doesn't know how to navigate in the dark yet. Vacation You and Regular You really need to get on the same page. So bundle your boat with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Hey, that's the spirit. Right now, we're celebrating free with a free STP oil filter when you buy 5 quarts of oil and free Duralast brake pads when you buy 2 rotors. Like always, free battery testing, charging, and recycling at every store. Celebrate free at AutoZone now through July 28th.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
And it is Sedano and Kap here Thursday afternoon. We are live from Rams Training Camp at LMU. Our training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Now more of Sedano and Kap live from Rams Training Camp right now on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Come on in. Here we go. Yeah, because we're live at Rams training camp. George is about to sit back down. Kevin Demoff, the president of the Rams, is about to sit down with us as well.
We can take those with him, yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. Come on in here, Kev.
Kevin Demoff, president of the Rams, with us here.
Also, sometimes, yeah. I get to a bar, people are like, you want to take this seat? I'm like, nah, I'd rather stand. Sitting all day, you know?
First of all, I was unable to come last year. So it's first time here at LMU, and this is a really impressive setup you guys have here.
Well, what's great for fans, I mean, you're so close to the field. I always say one of the best parts about training camp is just, the fact is anybody can come. It's free. You just register for a ticket. But you want to get football up close. I mean, you're 10 yards from, these players live and up close. And I think that's what's so great about this with the stadium here at the soccer stadium. It's so well framed. And while I loved UC Irvine, it was great. This way, you see all the players. It's not on two fields. And I think it's made for a better experience for fans.
Kev, all these fans here today, and today's the first day that fans can come. And it's a Thursday afternoon, and yeah, it's summer and the kids are out of school and stuff. But if you look over your right shoulder and you see how packed it is, does this make you think about, like, what it was when you got here versus what it is today? Like the growth?
We talk about it a lot. This is our 10th season back, right? And you think through those memories. And I remember, the first training camp in 2016 coming the first day and seeing the line snaking around. But what I love now is you walk out here and everybody's wearing Puka jerseys. They're wearing the jerseys of this team. To do training camp, but the fan growth has been unbelievable. We've sold out every game at SoFi. That vibe and energy has been fantastic, but now it's time to start building for the next decade. And you never say, like, hey, check box, we've done this. Like, we had an amazing first 9 years. I don't want to say first decade because I'm hopeful this year we'll have special memories as well, but 2 Super Bowls, 4 division titles, some great memories. And I think what I love seeing here too is all the young fans who, when we came, didn't have a football team. And now these kids have only grown up knowing the Rams and knowing that, hey, LA has a football team. They don't have to go find another one. And that's what I enjoy most about coming to training camp, just seeing that generation growing up and knowing this is their team.
But you guys have done it the right way, too. Like, you came in, you hire this 30-year-old head coach after Jeff gets let go. And, he is shown the world, right, how great he is, not only as we've seen him evolve as a coach, but even as a human being, right, which he's openly discussed and talked about. So you have that. You have that stability of you, him, Les, like the group. You've been malleable in the way you've built rosters, too. Like, I just think that fans know, no matter what, you guys know what you're doing. You're going to put the best roster possible, and year in and year out, this team is going to compete at the highest levels.
Well, look, I think that starts with ownership and, Stan Kroenke and what he allows us to do and the freedom to, to Sean, to Les, to Tony to go build this roster. But I think the one thing fans know is whether they know the players or not, we're going to be competitive. We're going to be in that mix. And I think the way we've turned it over after each Super Bowl, and this team here is truly homegrown when you look at it in the stars and, the last few draft classes. But then you can go sprinkle in a Devontae Adams, right? Like, you can go make some of those moves that you think will help make you more competitive. But what I love about this version of this team is these are all homegrown Rams who have basically been drafted in from the era of borrowing star power and bringing people in and kind of growing it that way. It has evolved to, I think these fans look and see the Puka Nakuas, the Kobe Turners, the Jared Verses, the Kyron Williams of the world. Like, these are their guys.
Well, I mean, speaking of verse, I mean, Terrance Armstead was on some show the other day, said, that's the reason I retired. You see that guy plays for the Rams? I don't want to deal with that anymore.
Right. And the good news is Jared Verse is very quiet, so I'm sure he'll never he'll never say that again, from that perspective. He'll never use that line for sure.
Hey, Kevin, one of the things I think you guys do really well, besides all the stuff that we're talking about here, is this notion of expanding outside, too. 2 things come to mind. One, what we talked about at the Super Bowl, which was going to play overseas. And the other thing is what you guys did during minicamp down in Hawaii. Why is it important for the Rams to go outside to, the way I look at it anyway, become the team of Hawaii or become the team of, is it Australia or New Zealand? One or the other.
It's Australia.
Okay.
Hopefully New Zealand, too.
Okay.
We'll take all of it.
I mean, it was one of those 2 places down there.
Well, I think when you come back to Los Angeles, and one of the largest cities in the world, one of the most, globally diverse cities, you have to embrace that you're a world team, right? It's important to be local and think global, right? So I think these fans here represent all the efforts you put in the community in Southern California day in and day out. But I also think to be LA's team, you have to be China's team and Japan's team and Korea's team and Australia and Mexico and all those places we've granted rights. And even this year we have them now in the UAE, out in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. But then I think when you think about something like Maui, for us, there's such a special connection between Hawaii, Southern California. But that is a football mad state.
Oh, yeah.
It is 1.5 million people who love football. And the closest football they can get to is the stadium they fly right over when they come to the mainland. Right? And if you can go build those grassroots and make those people greater Rams fans, that's 1.5 million people who are up for grabs. And you start to think about growing a global brand. And, by the way, when you have a Polynesian superstar, Puka Nakua, I think it all comes together in a meaningful way, but I think it always tells our group, dream bigger, think different. How can we grow? And, the time that our players and coaches had in Hawaii as an organization laid the foundation what I think will be a very special locker room and camaraderie throughout the year.
Kevin Demoff joining us here on Sedano and Kap on 710 ESPN. As we get ready for the season, every team, as you mentioned, is different, right? They've got a different vibe, a whole different cast of characters. What are you most looking forward to as you kind of look at this particular group?
I want to see the continued evolution of our young guys. We're still a very young team. We have some older, Matthew Stafford, Devontae Adams, or Rob Havenstein, and Tyler Higbee. But for the most part, this is a very young team. And the growth you saw last year of the guys from years 1 to 2, for Kobe Turner, for even Puka missing time coming back and having a great year. I want to see Jared Verse in year 2. I want to see Braden Fisk in year 2. I want to see these guys continue to grow. Blake Corum, and then you bring in the young guy, Jordan Whittington. This group, this homegrown, they're going to keep getting better each year. And, I was kind of joking with some people, the media earlier today, like, it's kind of a boring storyline camp. We don't have a ton of position battles.
Yeah.
We didn't have a first-round pick. We traded back, to get Terrance Ferguson. And, what I laughed about the story coming out of the first day of camp was, Charles Robinson writing about quarterbacks for next year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think, there's this notion of, hey, we have 2 first-round picks. But what I love is this is one of the youngest teams in the NFL, how they get better and how they grow. But, there's been a lot written that, hey, we were 13 yards away from potentially upsetting the Eagles. But we didn't. Right? We lost to the Super Bowl champion. Hopefully this team comes back intact and hungry. I think one of the other great things, we were trying to go back. I think it's 2018, 2019 was the last time we didn't change a coordinator. So you have continuity on the coaching staff, continuity on the team, and I expect that to show up in the way we play each week.
That is an interesting point about not losing coordinators, because Sean has done such a great job year after year of cultivating coordinators that everybody wants to go get. Cincinnati, Green Bay, Minnesota, the list kind of goes on and on. Atlanta now. And so to not lose your coordinators, that is a big deal. I hadn't really thought that much about it.
No, and we certainly lost staff members. Nick Haley is now the OC in Houston. People still came to our staff and tried to raid. We had a couple Nate Shieldhouse turned down offers to be an offensive coordinator stay, which was great. But that continuity at the coordinator, these guys have run these plays. The coaching staff knows the players know the coaching staff. They're not coming back and learning. And I think one of the things that we both look at, last year you start 1-4. Yes, we were very banged up. The year before, 3-6. Finished basically 9 straight wins in each year. If we could just start faster.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the continuity, coaching staff, players really can come into play.
And some injury luck, too.
Yeah, look, that is always going to be, but this gives you at least a chance when you line up against the Houston Texans. And by the way, it's awesome to start at home at SoFi Stadium for the first time since we dropped the banner. That's going to be an amazing atmosphere and energy for our guys, but they're going to line up very confident and, hey, we know exactly what to do.
All right, lastly, before we let you go, anything else Rams fans should know as we get training camp kicked off here over the next couple weeks?
Well, look, the first thing, right? Come on out to LMU. It's such a great environment, great setup as you guys started. We have an amazing, Back to Football Saturday has become a big event in the NFL, so we got to walk through kind of tomorrow. But obviously Saturday will be a huge practice. We're here all next week, and we always love seeing fans here at LMU. It's hard to believe we're nearly 2 weeks away from playing a preseason game against the Cowboys at SoFi Stadium called by Jordan.
It's out.
It's out now.
It's out. We can break
the president of the club
You're the
says
president of the
it on
company.
then say it,
of the organization. You can say
right. Sandoval dropped the ball.
It's either me or Bob Iger, right?
Just
one of
say
us is going to break it.
Go ahead. You're the president of the
say it.
organization. You can tell people.
One of these two is going to be doing play-by-play against the Cowboys, and we would never let Scott do it.
It would not be me.
So, I think, that's the best I'll tease that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, by the way. It's my honor to call any games for you, and I'm happy to sit in for JB while He does the television side of the broadcast, and I'll be sitting in on the radio side.
Now, you realize if we lose, you'll never.
Oh, right.
Oh, I know. It'll
Don't
be all
even-
me.
Then
Yeah.
we'll consider Scott.
I mean, yeah. Well, good luck with
Man,
that.
I'd like to be on the sidelines again. I kind of miss the sidelines a little
Can
bit.
you do double sideline
You know?
for preseason,
Yeah, how about
him
that?
and DeMarco?
Yeah, I'll be on the Cowboys side.
How about this?
DeMarco's on the Rams side.
If you have, because I know potentially, sometimes there's a shift in the TV and radio booth. Like if there is not a traditional sideline person, how about Cappy on the side?
I kind of miss it. I
think we need to go to break.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where's Kevin Demoff? Where are you going?
Producers in my ear. I think it's time.
They're giving him the rap signal. That's what's happening. Kevin
We got to call
Demoff,
Jacob or do something, right?
Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it.
That is right. We should
There he
call
is.
Jacob.
Great
Appreciate it, guys.
Kevin
Good to
Demoff.
see you,
for this
man.
year. All right, let's step aside. Do we
Appreciate
have a
you,
live read, actually, DeAndre?
Yes, we have Hernandez.
Oh, the crazy Hernandez brothers, of
Oh,
course.
dude.
Hernandez Wholesale Flooring.
Dude, I've been on the phone all day with Steven
You
Hernandez. I swear to God,
You getting
man.
this done?
He probably is so annoyed with me.
Yeah.
Because now there's a group chat between me, Steven Hernandez, and Rachel.
Yeah.
And she's busy working all day. And Steven and I
Yeah.
are trying to decide, like, on installation days.
Right.
And then Rachel will say something like, hey, do you guys also do this? And do you guys also do that? And then I have to tell her the website and tell her to go visit the website.
Right.
So she understands it's more than just the carpet that we're getting.
Right.
There's everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Indoor, outdoor, whatever you need, he got it.
You're good to go at with the Crazy Hernandez brothers. And the reality is, if you need flooring, you call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. Go to the website, to Cappy's point, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. All right, man, here's the deal. Cappy's getting hooked up. He's getting taken care of. He's getting what he wants, and you can too.
No. I'm getting what Rachel wants.
Well, that's fair. All right. Whether it's, a home, rental, ADU, whatever it is. Listen, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, family-owned, truly family-owned, authentic old-school TLC. We mentioned the Crazy Hernandez brothers. You call that number. You ask for the Crazy Hernandez brothers. They will be right there and talking to you just like they did to Cappy today.
And I got to tell you something. One other thing. It's not like, hey, 9 to 5.
Right.
I mean, you call these guys, they're working 24/7.
Yeah. So, anyway, and then Papi Hernandez started it all back.
Muchas gracias, Papi.
57 years ago. You got to meet Papi when you go by.
Okay, I
there.
look forward to it.
Mom is there, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins, the sisters. Everybody's there. Nephews, nieces, you name it. So no bogus sales, no gimmicks, just the best price from the start. All right, and that's why I say, and I mean it, no sale beats wholesale. So hardwood, laminate, tile, vinyl, carpet like Cappy. You name it, they got it. Over 5 million square feet of in-stock inventory. You can see it, touch it, take it home with you on the same day, and that's huge, especially when trying to finish a project fast. It's why designers, contractors, builders, they all shop at Hernandez, okay? And they know the Crazy Hernandez brothers are always going to take care of you. Also, check this out. First responders, active military, veterans all receive additional discounts. And somehow, I doubt this will happen, but if somehow you find a better price, Hernandez will match it, no questions asked. So head down to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, 2 locations, Commerce, Santa Ana. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. No games, no gimmicks, just the best price in town year-round, because no sale beats wholesale, homeboy. Check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. That's HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net, or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
This is the Waba Grill 4 p.m. hour on Sedano and Cap. Cool off with Waba Grill's new premium Waba beverages, like their new Ice Dragon Fruit Mango Lemonade, available now at Waba Grill. It's for you. More of Sedano and Cap next on ESPN LA.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Your ultimate summer playlist comes to life at SeaWorld San Diego. Catch live shows with Fat Joe, Trina, Waka Flocka Flame, Genuine, and more. It's throwbacks, turn up, and all-out vibes with the I Love the 90s and the Turned Up Tour. Plus, nightly BMX stunts, parades, and fireworks bringing back those SoCal summer vibes. You're never too old for SeaWorld. Your summer soundtrack starts here. Buy a ticket, get a second day free with tickets as low as $56.99 for a limited time at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-555-2085. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-555-2085. That's 800-555-2085. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-555-2085.
And it is Sedano and Kap here Thursday afternoon. We are live from Rams training camp at LMU. Our training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Now more of Sedano and Kap live from Rams training camp right now on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada. None of this. 6 gunning this, brother running this. Buffalo Soldier. Look, it's like I told you. Any damsel that's in distress, be out of that dress when she meet Jim West.
This is a banger.
Banger it may be, but to me, you know what a Will Smith boycott.
Where my hip be at?
I don't even know what song this is.
It's Wild Wild West.
Oh. I gotta tell you something. I still have not forgiven this man. Which I just talked to Kurt Sandoval for a moment, and he's like, if you don't forgive, it's bad for you. It's like you hold it in.
It's true.
So I mean, maybe this anger that I still have towards Will Smith.
It's just like the feng shui in the shoes.
By the way, that worked perfectly. If you don't know what we're talking about, there was this Instagram post about how if you leave your shoes at your front door when you walk in your house, it's really, really, really bad for you financially. Some sort of feng shui, something or other, where it stops the flow of money.
Feng shui.
Whatever it is.
Not feng shui.
I thought it was
you
feng.
You sound like you're talking about fungus.
Are we talking to JB here?
No, I don't want to talk
or do you want to save him for one? Let's just break
early.
early.
We got to break right now.
We're going to break in like 2 minutes
Here's
anyway.
the deal. Here's the reason, JB.
Yeah.
At 5 o'clock, we go commercial free. I want extended time with you.
No, we can you do that? Hold on, let's turn
Hold on,
him on.
turn
right
on the
here.
mic.
There we
this
go.
isn't Tulsa.
Sorry.
How does radio work?
Hey, is this your first time with a microphone?
Okay. The green button is
The green one.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, it's also so much light, you can't tell if it's green or red.
What I barely heard you saying is that you have no idea how you're going to fill the 5 o'clock hour. So
No,
the
that's
more
not
hot
what you
air, the
heard.
better?
You heard that
Is
all
what
wrong.
You need?
You heard that all wrong.
All right.
You heard that all wrong. What I want is from 5 to 5:30 we have commercial free, which means extended
gotcha.
long format.
Okay. By the way,
time with JB Long.
JB Long was, I didn't get to run into him there, but we were both working in Vegas. I've been telling you for years, you got to come out to Summer League. JB was there. You still have not gone.
I have not gone to Summer League. I have a hard time showing up at Summer League when it's 145 degrees in Vegas.
Not inside.
Yeah,
it's actually cold in
I
the
don't
building.
think I took a whiff of fresh oxygen that whole week.
Right, me neither.
It was all just casino floor and air conditioning.
Yeah,
That's all I got.
Exactly.
Well, let's do this. Can we break here and
Yeah,
now?
let's just break now.
We'll break now because I got to give away some SeaWorld tickets.
All right, so do that,
And then
Lynn.
JB's
And then
going to
JB will
spend time
join
with
us.
the brothers.
Commercial free, 5 o'clock hour.
There it is.
You heard it from him first. All right, guys. So if you want to experience SeaWorld San Diego, be caller 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. That's 877-710-ESPN. And you can experience the all-new Gems of the World jellyfish and SeaWorld in all of its glory at SeaWorld San Diego as my internet went out, but that's okay. So just be caller number 7 and caller number 10 right now at 877-710-ESPN, and you will win a family 4-pack to SeaWorld San Diego. So call now for your chance to win.
And it is Sedano and Kap live from Rams training camp. ESPN LA's training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment resort and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information.
More training camp coverage coming up next on ESPN LA.
Do you really think you've experienced real sports excitement in your home? It's Mace here, and I'm here to tell you to get off your couch and get into Cosm. Cosm is the ultimate immersive fan experience. The Dome at Cosm, massive 87-foot wraparound display with reserved booth-style seating. The Cosm Hall features wall-to-wall screens where you can watch multiple games at the same time. Incredible food, craft cocktails, beer available throughout Cosm. Go to Cosm.com to see all the sporting events coming up, and now showing The Matrix at Cosm.com.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Hey, it's Mace. Workplace stress is now a leading cause of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce feeling it more than ever. You can't escape work, but you can take small steps to take care of yourself. A walk, some sun, a favorite song. Therapy is one of those steps. Ongoing support to build resilience for whatever the day throws at you. Balance is tough. Getting help shouldn't be. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday, July 26, 5 p.m. start at Hollywood Park Casino. LA's hottest card room, where you can park, party, and play. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit ESPNLA.com for more details. Tickets are sold out, but you can win your way in. Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long for you to win your way in at Hollywood Park Casino. Open 24/7 pregame on game days inside Century Bar and Grill. And step into Ray's Lounge for live music and DJs on the weekends. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Rams fans, the 2025 NFL season is right around the corner, and you don't want to miss out on any of the action. Catch every home game this season, including marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $90 per game. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is the city, Los Angeles, California. It's 5 p.m. in the Southland.
Turn it up, man.
Time to blow that 5 o'clock whistle with Sedano and Cappy.
That's right, it's the 5 o'clock hour on Sedano and Cap. And it's time for 30 minutes non-stop.
Sedano and Cap on 710 ESPN.
With fun and frivolity, tomfoolery and hijinks, and Cappy doing his thing. Thanks to our friends at Real Father's Rights. Real Father's Rights, the father's rights attorney.
Visit RFR710.com or call 833-ESPN-710.
Let's do it, 5 o'clock in the Southland.
30 minutes of non-stop Sedano and Cap starts now.
You ready for this?
And time for the Real Father's Rights 5 o'clock hour on 710 ESPN. Let's do it, Jack!
Yeah.
Boom, ba-dum-bum. We hit 5 on the nose.
Doom,
ba-dum-bum.
JB Long, you want to jump in on this? Bing, ba-dum, bum,
We're producing.
doom, da-dum, bum.
Right on time.
Look at that. But by the way, had you not shown up, we would have. We definitely would.
Oh, we'd be breaking right now.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then
sure.
they'd be pissed at us. It just would be. So you were a great influence. Thank you.
Well, he is the voice of the Rams.
He is the voice of the Rams. JB
One of
Long.
them. One of many.
You know, it's so funny. So let's just talk about this. Let's just get it out in the open.
Well, Kevin Demoff. I mean, first of all, you blamed Kurt Sandoval.
Well, it's true because he started.
He did spill the beans, and then Kevin came in and
Yeah, what's the deal? I've been asked to come on this show about 5 times today, and then every time it gets like time to put the headset on, it's like, could you just take a lap around the field and come back in 15?
I'm sorry, JB.
Go do some scouting if you don't mind.
No problem.
No, but so explain this to everybody. So, JB, you, under normal circumstances, are the radio voice.
He should be congratulated here more than anyone.
But you are, congratulations, moving into the TV booth for the preseason. Is that right?
Say what?
You didn't know about this?
No, yeah.
Cappy's breaking news.
Well, the great Andrew Siciliano is now my counterpart with the Cleveland Browns.
Right.
And he's still a member of the Ramley and always will be, but he held down that seat so well for so many years and now is committed to Cleveland, obviously, and will be going head-to-head with the Rams in Week 3 of the preseason. So, yes, his play-by-play TV seat needed to be filled. And after a long, exhaustive search where no one else was interested, they said, go ahead and do it, JB.
Okay, JB moved from radio to TV. Now we got to replace JB with somebody on radio. Well, wait a second.
That part was easy.
Well, easy.
I don't know about that.
No, it is easy because we're like, well, wait a second. We're in business with ESPN LA. Who could we use from ESPN LA? Well, John Ireland does the Laker games, and he could probably pull it off. But wait a second. George Sedano, he does ACC football and, by the way, NFL football on ESPN Radio.
Great broadcaster.
So why don't we just move Sedano over and have Sedano do the
Yes.
Rams games on radio? And congratulations to
Thank
both
you.
of you gentlemen. So George will do the preseason on Rams radio.
Yeah.
JB will do preseason on television.
Cappy tried to work his way into the sideline with Kevin here. It did not work. Kevin
Didn't
all
go
of a
so
sudden
well.
said, it's going out. I
Yeah.
can't hear anything.
I already know what Cappy's waiting for.
Which is?
The air check of
Of?
your game against the Dallas Cowboys,
Right.
so that this hour on the following Monday can be spent mimic and imitating.
Oh, yeah.
and
No question. It's going to be
picking
a breakdown.
apart
Right. Yeah,
and
yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
let's get the cut here
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
ran for 3 yards over the right side.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Sedano
And George
was-
called it like they just won the Super Bowl.
There you
Yeah,
go.
like I'll
Yeah,
be
exactly.
all over him.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's funny, though, because when Kevin was here, it does remind me, I did spend 20 years on the sidelines of NFL games.
No question.
And I gave it up, and there's nothing like it. When you're on the sideline of an NFL football game, especially a Sunday night or a Monday night or a playoff game, you guys are up in the broadcast booth, and I'm sure it's awesome up there too. But when you're on the field and you're standing next to the players for the national anthem and you're there for the flyover, I'm telling you, man, there's nothing like it. And I didn't miss it at first, and now I kind of do.
I tell you what, too, I don't know that you could have a more profound appreciation for the size and the speed and the precision of this game at the highest level unless you're there and you can feel it in your chest cavity.
Yeah.
Like those final few minutes of pregame warm-up before I go upstairs, when you feel how much it means to them, how big and the velocity with which they're playing, like it makes an impression on you. And you lived that for many years.
Yeah. I miss it, but I gave it up, and I had too much other stuff going on, and then with the travel and the financial side
Your
of it,
ex-wife taking you to the cleaners.
I had an ex-wife situation. I had 4 kids I needed to take care of.
Even he knows about it.
I'll tell you what, though, you came out the other side. I've been following your life this summer, and I like what you're doing.
Yeah, look at that.
What do you?
Starting to make the rounds, which
Yeah.
is terrific.
Right.
You're indulging in some fermented beverages every time and again, it seems like.
There's some horse racing in there.
Yep. Which
Winning.
means you got to be placing a few winning wagers, I imagine. Otherwise,
And some
you'd
winning
stop
horses that
posting.
he is
exactly.
part of, yes.
You'd stop posting about it if they were all losers, I imagine. So, anyways, the impression that you give, and I know that there's an Instagram reality check to be had, but it looks good from the outside.
Okay,
Captain.
well, I appreciate you saying that. Thank
Yeah,
you so
that's
much.
good.
I just posted on Instagram. This is like a dream come true for me. I'm not exaggerating. That my college roommate and best friend is now on this Rams staff.
Van Pelt?
Yeah. And for 30 years, listen, I'll give you guys a quick story. When he was a backup quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, I was doing a game for CBS, right? So I'm standing on the sidelines. I got on the CBS jacket, the whole thing, right? He's out on the field warming up, and he tells the other quarterbacks, "You see that guy over there? See him? That's my college roommate right there. Watch this." So takes the ball, throws it. I don't see it coming.
way.
No. Boom! Hits me like right in the chest. Microphone goes flying, headphones go flying, and it was great to be on the sidelines of games when your boy was playing in the game. But he's been coaching in all these different places for all these years, and I've been out here. So to have him here right now just gets me that much more into the Rams, which I've already made a prediction they're going to win the Super Bowl.
We enjoyed having Alex on, certainly, but I was a bit disappointed when I asked him the question, as your roommate, what was the worst trait that he had? And his response was actually that he was too responsible.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
was like, that
It was
does
the wet
not
blanket?
vibe with the person I know now. Like, how did that happen, basically?
Coach Van Pelt, time to turn out the lights, shut it down. Big game tomorrow.
Yeah,
He was
me.
that guy,
I was that
apparently.
guy.
Okay.
I was that guy. Let's
Well-
go. Wake up. Time to go to practice. Come on, buddy.
Every time you get closer to Pitt, things tend to go well here in the Ramley. So I hope that proves to be the case.
That's right. That's right. Aaron Donald for all those years. You think there's any chance? I just asked this question. Is he really, really, really done? Because I look at his Instagram, and he's still just ripped as can be. And there's just a part of me that wonders, he took a year off. You know what? Maybe he might still find some
I think
desire.
there's an analogy to be made here that there might be a better chance of you stepping back onto the sideline
Oh, wow.
than Aaron Donald.
Wow. So there's no chance.
Look at that.
Wait, Is there a Cappy bobblehead?
Is there? I don't believe
Does such
there
a thing exist?
There should be.
Because this season there will be an Aaron Donald bobblehead and a tribute night. So you
that.
might need to get on that.
But Cappy is a Hall of Famer.
Are you suggesting that they have a Scott Kaplan like bobblehead?
We
at a
should
Rams
create
game?
one.
Would be good. In fact, a Sedano and Cap bobblehead.
Yeah,
that'd be
is
great.
like where
Go the
there's
double.
one body.
What about like door prize for the Mandy's or something?
Good idea.
I think
It's a really good idea.
Yeah, I mean, you and Aaron have so much in common. I mean, Pitt brethren, of course, and then
our physiques.
And he's a future Hall of Famer, and you're a current Hall of Famer in the Western Pennsylvania Jewish Sports Hall of Fame.
Jewish Sports Hall of Fame.
I also remember you being topless, maybe entirely unclothed in a draft house bathroom.
yeah.
So
That happened.
I think you and Aaron have both
You got in trouble for that.
put a lot of skin out, really,
Yeah.
for social media
I don't know
audience.
if I did. I know somebody did.
At Rams houses.
Cappy didn't train with the knives, though, like Aaron did that one year. I
Yet.
remember seeing on Instagram.
Yet.
Well, that's true. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a big pickle guy. You play pickle, don't you?
I can play pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
He
play.
hasn't played it since the whole tournament. Like, let's be serious.
No, I played like 1 or 2 times since.
We played a lot during the playoffs.
Yeah.
The NBA playoffs, it's a big thing amongst the media.
Okay. How'd softball go this year?
Great.
He won. Did have 5 errors, so it wasn't necessarily he wasn't necessarily the reason they
So they
won.
won despite him.
Yeah. So
Despite
hey,
him.
Abner, how are you?
Abner Gat stopping by. Oh my God!
But
All the
despite
stars
that,
are out.
Ramona threw a gem. I mean, she was the MVP. I mean, she won the MVP belt. We had a belt.
How did Ramona break the story about the Jason of Beverly Hills rings that went to the Summer League champions while she was like literally twirling that gem? Like that came out at the same time. I'm like, Ramona, aren't you playing softball right now? Aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, that's
That's
the
a pro's
type of
pro.
talent she is. I don't think there's any question. Let's talk a little bit about these guys here. So we were talking about just kind of the youth with a couple of the different people here earlier. You get Ferguson, you get the young man from Auburn at running back.
Yeah.
I mean, those are 2 guys that I think are going to potentially push for playing time. I mean, granted, you draft them because this team has shown a propensity to draft guys and then play right away. We've seen that. But, again, at least from my time watching them in college, and I know you definitely have done some Ferguson games for sure, what do you make of those 2 guys' chances to potentially be in a rotation?
Yeah, I think you look at, compared to the last 2 draft classes, in which I think the Rams took 24 combined players, there were real needs in the post-Super Bowl aftermath to be filled on the depth of this roster. And because they hit on such a high percentage of those, that's why the Rams are right back into this championship window. But taking only half a dozen players this time around speaks to, I think, how few helmets actually are available on this roster for game day. And the 2 players you mentioned, I think, slot right in as depth at their respective positions, tight end and running back, probably special teams contributors, and then they should be there ready, willing, and able this time next year to maybe step into even larger shoes.
Well, I think that's what Kevin was saying to us earlier, Kevin Demoff, who said, this is not an exciting training camp in the sense that there really aren't very many position battles here happening.
What a luxury.
Yeah, I mean, what a luxury is right. He also mentioned the fact that, the coaching staff did not get poached this past offseason the way it has in years past. So between a veteran team that is not – there aren't that many position battles. In fact, there really aren't any. And then with the cohesiveness of the coaching staff, this is a team that's ready to go, which is why earlier we were talking about how Vegas sees San Francisco to have more wins than the
I
Rams.
got that answer.
Let me hear.
Their schedule.
It's fairly easy.
This is a league that's built for parity. It's not just the team that finishes last drafts first and vice versa. It's that the 49ers, when they fail spectacularly. Like they have been right there in Super Bowl contention like the Rams have throughout this Shanahan-McVay era. But when they have an off year, they go all the way off, and they finish dead last in the division. Right. So whereas the Rams this year and the crossover opponents are going to play the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens, for instance, and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Both on the road, by the way, Philly and Baltimore.
Right. So conversely, the 49ers, who are still a talented team, they're still a capable team, they get the Bears, they get the Browns, they get the Giants.
Right.
So even if you're saying, hey, these rosters are roughly equivalent, like say the Rams are a half game better or a game better in terms of just looking at the rosters on paper, when you play the schedule out, that difference, that accounts for at least a game and a half. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why.
Okay, that's a good answer.
And by the way, the whole division is within 2 games, according to Las Vegas, and they're over-under.
I think
Arizona.
the NFC West, to my eye, is the only division that has all 4 teams with an expectation here in July to make the playoffs, and at least 2 that will be disappointed not to be a part of the Super Bowl picture.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, listen, I think that the stuff we're talking about is, having cohesiveness on the roster, having the cohesiveness in the coaching staff, this is a year where the Rams, based on what they did last year, especially that game in Philadelphia, this is a Super Bowl caliber team. Should be.
Remember all those years where the outside was talking about the Rams mortgaging their future to go get Von Miller and OBJ and to chase that championship at SoFi Stadium, that they went all in and they sold their future to that 1 year. Well, here we are 4 years later, and it turns out the only thing they were mortgaging was one of the nicest homes on the block.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that's interesting is the F them picks philosophy.
Sure, find them picks.
It's been flipped on its
exactly.
head. Yeah.
The F has a new meaning
That's
now.
right.
Fine.
A different four-letter F.
Right, because when you think about how they knew that Aaron Donald was already talking about retirement,
sure,
and the way they drafted last year and the year before to prepare for that, which it wasn't going to be one guy to take his job. It was going to be multiple guys that were going to have to do that job. They prepared for that.
Yep. You know what's cool is Jared Verse is still the only first-round pick the Rams have made since Jared Goff and their return to Los Angeles in 2000.
Yeah.
Think about that. And he's the reigning Defensive Rookie of the Year. And then in the back of the mind, you have to realize that the Rams have not one but 2 first-round picks for 2026.
Yeah.
And when you look at the Falcons, we love Raheem Morris. We love Zach Robinson. I think there's a lot of reason to be optimistic in Atlanta. But if you're fading the Falcons because you're a Rams fan, that trade deadline looms large, because to have 2 first-round picks in 26 at your disposal between now and November, if the Rams can get off to a better start this year than they have the last 2, if they can put themselves atop those NFC West standings, look out, because we know this organization is not afraid to deploy future capital for current gains and wins.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. And here's the thing. Again, just having, to me, it's like having a lottery ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like you buy a raffle ticket, right? You're buying as many as you can, and the Rams are in that accumulation phase, and it's worked out because – I mean, you guys are hitting at a clip that is really ungodly when you think about it. In the NFL, first-rounders fail at a 50% rate. You guys have starters who are 4th, 5th, 6th rounders who are playing meaningful football, meaningful snaps.
Yeah, I remember this time last year, people were still concerned about the overpay to get Braden Fisk atop the second round.
Right.
I don't think anyone would give that trade back, given what he did in his debut season. So, yeah, that's an interesting analogy you make. I think the Rams are set up a little bit like a hedge fund right now, where they can play this market no matter which way it goes. If all of this optimism goes the other way, they're insulated a little bit for that very reason. Yeah. With a great quarterback class in next year's draft and 2 first-round picks, if this isn't the year, it will not take them long to get to where they're trying to go next.
That defense last year, what was the number? Was it $23 million the entire defense cost or something like that?
The highest paid player on this defense is still the man that Kat mentioned off the top, who's been retired now for 2 years. Yeah. Aaron Donald is still the biggest cap hit on this defense.
That's wild.
And the only team even in the neighborhood of how cheap they pay their defense, and it's not, the Rams aren't being cheap, right?
No, it's
they're
just where the guys are drafted.
Right. The only other peer they have in that space, the Philadelphia Eagles, interestingly.
And by the way, the flip side of all of that is the highest paid defense in the entire NFL. Do you guys know who that is?
Who?
It's the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, yeah, well, especially now they just added
updated.
Rams.
Yeah, right. So, hey, JB, last year at this time, and when I say this time, maybe I'm exaggerating a hair, but injuries started to mount in the preseason.
You're not exaggerating at all.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of happened early in camp. There was the Puka injury that happened pretty early, but I really just want to focus in on the offensive line here for a second. If you wouldn't mind, go through the offensive line. You don't have to go player by player, but just in terms of like coming into camp, I know there's at least one concern along the offensive line in terms of health.
Yep.
Just walk us through that.
No, you make up a really good point, because it was great to see Darion Kendrick out here, who literally went down on the first day of training camp, a corner who had a chance to start, and to see him complete his rehab 12 months later, and then also just to get through day one. You feel like the Rams are moving in a better direction year over year in that regard, and let's hope that that's a story we're telling 2 weeks from now when they break camp.
But, by the way, to double back a little bit, Ramona Shelburne has texted in.
Oh, she is.
To let you know, to fill you in on said story about the Summer League
rings.
rings.
What a legend.
She says, Ramona broke the story. She's talking about herself in the third person.
Yeah, she does.
Ramona broke the story about the rings for Summer League during the game because I had been sitting on that for a couple of days until they could send me the specs of how many diamonds and sapphires, etc. And it happened to have come in right around when the game started. And says she's also driving back from Disneyland with her 2 children in the car.
Do so
at the moment.
safely, Ramona, and that's why I have notifications set up for all of your tweets, because I used that on air on NBA TV last week several times and attributed that get to her.
Well, shout out to Ramona and her kids.
Daniel and
Jacob.
Jacob.
And the drive back from Disneyland. But hold on. Let's go back to
offensive
where you
line.
were.
Offensive
We're in the
line,
middle
yes.
of the offensive line.
So Alaric Jackson, unfortunately, the newly extended left tackle, who I think is a Jenga piece. I mean, he's got to be there. He's got to be right. We found out in the spring that he's had a recurrence of the blood clot issue that cost him some time earlier in his career. The good news is at the outset of this camp, the optimism that Sean McVay expressed made me think that he's got a chance to be there week 1 against the Houston Texans. And in the meantime, whether it's DJ Humphries or David Quessenberry, they've gone out and they've got some veteran insurance policies, because what's the point of extending Matthew Stafford for a 17th season at age 37 if you can't protect his blind side? I think we saw the offensive line injuries derail the first month of the season last year for the Rams, and they realize that's a path they cannot walk again. Twice in the last 2 years, they've been down 3 games below 500 at their bye week and rallied to win 10 and make a playoff spot. There's a reason that's historic. There's a reason that's unprecedented. Nobody wants to try that a third time. Not these Los Angeles Rams.
No, absolutely not. You want to make sure you play from ahead, certainly, in that situation.
And the other thing, Cappy, I'll point out real quick. Sorry, good thing we're commercial-free because we're 18 minutes into this 5 o'clock hour.
I mean, listen, we can do this for hours with you if you'd like.
Coleman Shelton back at center, I think, is one of the most underrated moves in the National Football League. I think he's one of the biggest force multipliers for his team in the NFC playoff picture, and here's why. You referenced that game in the snow in Philadelphia. Where did it break down at the end? Pass protection up the middle. And so the more that they can be on their P's and Q's, have the communication nailed down so that the pocket doesn't break down on Matthew Stafford, that gives him a chance to have to extend his prime. That gives Puka Nacua a chance to build in year 3. That gives Devontae Adams a chance to be another 1,000-yard receiver at his age. Everything is built on those offensive line blocks, to your question.
Yeah, nobody gives the big uglies up front enough credit, but without them, none of the rest of the stuff happens. All the flashy stuff happens because of what those guys do in the trenches, for sure.
Big uglies. That was very Keith Jackson of you.
You like that?
I do.
All right.
I do.
The button gut guys, as DeMarco calls them.
Gut guys.
The button gut guys.
Yeah. JB Long, the voice of your Los Angeles Rams. Make sure you watch him on television during the broadcast on ABC7 this preseason. Of course, all season long right here on 710 ESPN. As a big run here down the sideline. Sean chasing him down, too, it looks like.
Sedano, can we say watch that game, but just mute it and then sync?
No, here's what you do. Here's what you do. You can toggle between series if you'd like. You go a little bit of JB on TV, then you can listen to a little me on the radio.
What's your preseason plan? What do you mean? Just like the disposition, the thought process that you're going to bring to the NFL booth as you and DeMarco wrangle with 3 games of preseason football.
I mean, listen, I think it's obviously you have to, you're there to describe the action, but I would also say explain to the audience who some of these people are. A lot of these guys are not household names by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe some fans know them from their days in college or whatnot, but I do think it's a combination of calling the action and giving people a reason to tune in and just kind of giving them some background on some of these guys in the interim and those few seconds you have in between.
As your listener, that's what I would like. If they're, if I'm not going to hear about Matthew Stafford or I'm not going to hear about the starting running back or starting offensive lineman, who are these guys? How many years are they in the league?
Right.
Where did they go to school?
Right.
How'd they get
what
to the
other
Rams?
stops did they have in the NFL?
Yes, I mean, these are all the things that I, as your listener, would really like to hear.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, really quick. Before you go, JB, we have to settle something.
Oh, okay.
Cappy has been known to do a JB touchdown LA impression from a time or two. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, talk about rewinding time 12 months. I don't think we were on speaking terms last training camp.
I disagree.
So it feels
I was on speaking
we
terms.
We have totally different stories
I
here.
disagree. I was on speaking terms. Listen, these guys, I think that you should accept my impression as a compliment because it's I hear something special. And that's why it resonates with me, and that's why it comes out of my mouth.
I just wish that you could give a lesser version of it. Like, I don't want to be upstaged. You know what I mean? I don't want people listening to be like, wait a second, how come that's actually better than the real thing on Sundays? Because I've already got Sedano coming for me. I don't need Cappy on Mondays,
They say
too.
imitation is the best form
I'll tell you
of
what was
flattery.
great, if you haven't seen it on socials, seeing the Rams players try and describe their own highlights and call their own highlights.
That's got to be
You
fantastic.
could feel their own skin crawling, which to me is a joy. Because if you're old enough to have ever heard your voice on like an answering machine or an outgoing message, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's awesome.
It's
great.
a I don't do it as well as I should, but it's not as easy as it looks. I think we can all agree on that.
Thank you for stopping by, JB.
You do it great. Thanks,
Good
JB.
to see you guys.
All right,
Now it's a real
appreciate you,
new
brother.
year.
Voice of your Los Angeles Rams,
Right.
JB Long.
Now, you know what's cool about training camp today, George?
What's that?
Is that I see Jacob and Ronnie over here.
He's about to sit in the hot seat
I
right here
saw-
that JB was in a moment
I
ago.
saw Avner Gatt over here.
Yeah.
So a lot of the partners of our radio station have been invited guests to come out here and be part of the hospitality.
Yeah.
And so look at Jacob, by the way. One thing about Jacob
Always
and Ronnie,
smooth.
always suited and booted.
Suited and booted.
Jacob, come sit down with us for a minute.
Yeah.
Jacob, I just was telling George, my favorite thing about seeing you outside, like we see you in the studio on Tuesdays.
Here you go.
But
These on.
But, you know, to have you come out here to Rams camp is pretty darn cool. But let me ask you a question. On, like, Saturday afternoon, let's say you're going to go to the beach, right? You still wear a suit?
I have waterproof suits.
I can tell you this. So I can tell you this. I can be one, maybe the only person at this radio station that can say, I have seen Jacob and Ronnie not in a suit. I ran into him and his beautiful family at a Dodger game last season, and he was not in a suit, while dressed impeccably, though, I might add. But it was not in suit attire.
Jacob, have the players here at the Rams training camp, like, seen you and been like, oh, my God, Jacob,
the billboard guy.
You know what's funny? I had the pleasure of hanging out with them in Maui.
Oh, that's
for
right,
training
I remember,
camp
yeah.
2 weeks
How
ago.
cool was that?
Honestly, it was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, the Rams did such a beautiful job, chartered, us out there, and then we had 3-4 days with them.
Yeah.
And, these guys are just great guys.
Yeah.
Kyron, Byron Young, Puka. I mean, these guys are just great guys.
Yeah.
And, I think when you get an opportunity to really see such an amazing team growing, all these young guys, having another year, but they're all just human beings. They're very humble, even though they're superstars. And I think that's why the Rams are so successful here in L.A., because they engage.
What did you do down in
And
Maui?
by the way, cool that the Rams went back to Maui.
Oh, yeah.
The island certainly still needs help in regards to people coming back to visit.
And it's great that they did that for tourism, but as Kevin Demoff said to us not long ago, it's also about cultivating a fan base in a football-hungry market where this is the closest football team. So just tell us about that trip. I'm curious, what did you guys do? Like, while these guys were out at practices, what were you guys all doing?
Honestly, it was amazing. So the first night, they had a luau, and that was for us, the players, their families, and a lot of the political people that were there. I mean, they were just so thankful that the Rams were able to not only bring an NFL team there, but brought so much opportunity for money to the island, right? That was huge for them. So they had a luau the first day. The next morning we got up and we ended up going to a close practice, had a chance to hang out there. After that, there was just a lot of sort of team building with us. They gave us a day for ourselves, which was great. But the thing that was most exciting about it is the fact that Les, Kevin, I had the pleasure on a walk in the morning to run into Sean and his wife. And literally, we were talking for 45 minutes, right? And he is just, you guys know, he's just such an incredible, he has such an aura and personality, and he just stands there and tells you about everything that's happening. So I can tell you from a fan standpoint, it was exciting, but from a partner standpoint, it was even more exciting to see this team and how they operate.
Yeah, and you got to be excited. I mean, this team, we were talking about it when we were talking to Kevin Demoff. It's kind of a boring camp because they don't have a lot of, and same thing when we were talking to JB, there's not a lot of camp battles because they're pretty set at most positions. And they've done a nice job still drafting this year and setting themselves up for the future. But they're absolutely focused. When you bring back a Matthew Stafford in trying to win a Super Bowl, and you can make the case that they were a couple plays away from beating the eventual Super Bowl champions on the road.
And what's interesting is when you talk to them about what game is circled, it's the Philly game.
Yeah, week 3.
They're all just waiting for that opportunity because they say clearly that was stolen from us. And it makes it exciting for us, right? I mean, they are probably the only team that could have beaten Philly and would have gone, forward. And, it was a lost opportunity. But this year, another year, another camp. They've backed themselves up. Ferguson, good tight end came in. They picked up some.
Traded for Devontae Adams.
Yeah, Devontae. Obviously if Devontae does his thing, this is amazing. So it's exciting.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And this year, I think, if they could just stay healthy through camp.
Yeah.
That would be the key. Jacob, it is great to see you, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Cappy was trying to finagle to get on the radio broadcast because I don't know if you know. So JB's moving into the TV role for preseason, and I'm doing the radio games. So we were trying to get Cappy on the sideline, and then Kevin Demoff. All of a sudden, his headset
Headphones
shorted
didn't
out.
work. Producers were telling him to break.
Yeah, he said he couldn't hear what we were
wanted no
saying.
part
And he
of
had
me.
to run. It
He
was,
wanted
You
no
were
part of
supposed.
me.
You should have signed language that. It would have worked out.
we're trying to make it happen for Cappy. So
Hey, man, congratulations to you.
Thank you, buddy.
I mean, Jesus,
Awesome.
you just keep going.
Gotta keep
Amazing.
doing it.
And,
Keep
and this
grinding.
guy,
Keep
I mean,
grinding.
Cappy's just all love. So appreciate you guys. Great to
right
see
on.
you, and just keep doing it.
Yeah, right on,
we'll
Jacob.
See,
Appreciate
we'll see you
man.
soon again. We'll see you when you're doing Game of Games next.
Oh yeah,
All
you
right.
on Tuesday.
excited.
The great Jacob and Ronnie.
Right
Thank you,
on.
guys.
Yeah,
All right.
Jacob. Great to
There it
see
is.
you,
The
man.
great Christopher's here today, too.
Yeah, Chris is here now. And you know what's cool? Is I love going, Jacob's here,
Yeah.
hanging out at practice.
And then Abner Gatt was
and
here.
Abner Gatt is here. We haven't seen Abner in quite some time.
Yeah. It's
We-
on.
We miss Abner
Oh, no, it
Gatt.
might be off now.
Hello?
It's on now. It's
All right.
off now.
Hold on. Here comes Abner. He's going to come over and say
Oh,
hello.
they got to take a picture,
But first,
Abner
yeah,
and Jacob,
Sam is
of
taking
course.
pictures
Yeah.
of Abner and Jacob.
Yeah. They're like the super friends joining forces.
They are, because
like Batman and Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me tell you something. After the fires, Jacob said to me, he goes, I must speak to Abner Gatt.
I know, you told me.
And so we brokered a deal.
Yeah.
A meeting of the minds,
Right.
if you will.
It was great.
Yeah.
And now here's Abner Gatt. Abner, how are you, man?
Hold on. Abner.
Hello.
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 How are you guys?
Yeah.
How are you, man?
We're great.
Oh, it's such a festive time here. It's
Yes.
great.
Yes, we're glad to have you.
I'm glad to have me.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have me.
Yes, of course. So is this your first time here at Rams camp?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hope
Pretty
it's not
impressive.
the last
right?
one, huh?
Pretty impressive, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
All these beautiful people, happy. It's a festive. It's beautiful. I love it.
I mean, it's summertime, and when you're a football fan, you can feel that the football season is coming. And Abner, I don't know if you're surprised or not, but you look over my shoulder here and you see all these thousands of fans all in their Rams gear. I don't know if this surprises you or not, but you're right. Everybody's in a festive mood. Everybody's happy.
I love it. I love happy people.
Yeah, of course.
I'm in the business of keeping them happy.
Yeah.
I
When
know
they
you are.
meet me, they're not happy.
Yeah, when they get to you, they're not. They're pretty pissed off, actually.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
They have the right reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
And you're there to turn that frown upside down.
I'm trying.
Yes.
By the way, I got to tell you, I cannot go anywhere around L.A. and drive on the freeways without seeing your new billboards. I mean, you are everywhere.
Just say the word, and I'm going to take all of them down. Just say that.
No, seriously. I mean, it's awesome. Like, Jacob has, he's taken over every billboard in town.
Yeah. It's between you and him.
But
He's
you
on
are
every turn.
Right.
I'm like here and there.
No, you're competing
You're
pretty
there.
good.
You're getting there.
No, I'm no competition for Jacob. He's a
No,
good
you're
friend.
out there, man. Great billboards.
Yeah, both of
Thank
you
you.
great billboards. There's no question about it. So,
I'm doing my best, you
yeah?
know.
Yeah. How is Cappy? Hit you up for another Charger?
Can give.
Yes, it really was.
Because it's
my
not,
kids use it at home.
It's
like
not
it's not
cheap. It's not like a sticker or a koozie.
No.
And it's usable. And that's
Yeah.
the thing about promotional
It was
gifts
brilliant.
is you want people to actually use them so that they see your brand. And the beauty of that piece, by the way, is that you have the USB-C
Yeah.
and the
Lightning, both.
right.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Both
if somebody
iPhones.
has, like, I have the new iPhone 16, and if somebody has the iPhone 13, both can be plugged in at the same time. I don't know if you knew this when you gave those away, man. That's a great gift. And I protect mine, by the way. I if somebody goes, where is it? I go, I know exactly where it is. I will not lose.
I know where it is too.
So let me tell you
my
something.
wife's office in
you,
the house.
You guys, you two can talk about anything.
Anything.
And,
At any
and
time.
elaborate and make it like a big piece. So let's have a joke.
okay.
Let's take a piece here on the table and you will talk about it.
Okay.
How's about that?
Okay. Pick whatever you like.
Okay.
You want me to do
My
that?
phone.
Well, Abner's phone, first of all, beautiful case.
Hey,
I
nice
may add.
case. That's a good
right?
looking
It's
case.
very protective of
Right.
the glass part.
Yeah.
Because if you look at mine, it's got scratches all over the place because I don't have a case.
Does it reflect
and
me?
scratches on the back.
But I will say this about Abner's phone. Check me on this. Is that an older iPhone or is that a Google phone?
I have no money.
You have no money?
Yeah, I don't know if I buy that. It's got 3
Yeah,
cameras.
we don't buy that.
Yeah.
We do not
But it's
buy
a
that.
beautiful piece. Excellent case. Great protection. No scratches
Right,
on the
very
phone.
nice. Well done.
Job well done by the case.
Very good.
You know the story that it got stolen.
I did
But
not
we're
know.
gonna
You got
do
to
it
hear this
immediately.
story.
Yeah, tell me.
You got to hear this.
I don't know.
Can I tell it?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
tell
go
it.
ahead, Ken.
You tell it better than me.
So Avner has his phone.
Yeah.
And he's at a restaurant,
Right.
right? And all of a sudden he realizes, like, my phone is gone.
Right.
Like somebody walked by the table
And just snatched
the phone.
Uh-huh.
Well, of course, it's on Find My.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So Avner calls his people back at his office.
Right.
Hey, I can't find my phone. I think it got stolen. Can you look it up? Well, they find it's on its way. It's moving.
On the freeway.
Avner and his people, I'm not joking, they're like cops. Like they put sirens
they
on the
track
top of their
down the
car.
phone?
They track the phone. They go into, I don't remember exactly what the store was. They go in, they walk up to these people and they go, hey, give me my phone.
30 minutes later, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and got the phone. And then Avner pretty much said to them, you're a thief.
Yeah.
And that really set these people off. They made it seem like, it was an accident. I
We
just
grabbed
saw it
the
on your
wrong
table
phone.
and I just
Yeah,
grabbed
they just traveled 30 miles with my phone and they didn't mean it.
Yeah.
They didn't. But
Yeah.
it's okay. It's happy ending.
I bet you don't have the Find My option set on your phone.
Well, I don't know how to do it, but it's done.
Don't you remember when he lost his AirPods and they kept showing where they were and he still couldn't find them?
Right. I'm
They
on
were,
my
like,
third
in
pair
my
since
office,
then.
you
I'm
know?
in my third pair since
Yeah.
then. In fact, I have a brand new pair sitting on my desk that I got on Amazon Prime Days that I got like 60% off, and I still haven't set them up.
The great Avner Gatt with us here at Rams training camp. Anything else before we go?
Thank you for having me here, and I hope for all these people to keep the festive up.
Yep, we
And
will.
I hope for everybody that needs your services
to know my number.
To absolutely.
So say it.
Let me go ahead. Feel free.
Okay, I'm Public Adjuster Avner Gatt. I will help you with your homeowner's insurance claim, and you can get me at my cell phone. Hello. 818-917-5256 or visit avnergatt.com.
Right. That's exactly right.
And when he picks up the phone, he'll say?
He says hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
And he is always available.
Yes. Avner, a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great to see you.
My brother.
The great
Appreciate you, man.
DeMarco Farr is putting on the headset.
Hello.
He will
Hello.
join
That's the
us.
man right there.
He has said hello.
Yes.
That's the man.
He will join us on the other side. Stick around for that. Live from LMU here, Rams Training Camp 710 ESPN.
And it is Sedano and Kap live from Rams Training Camp. ESPN LA's training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Your perfect entertainment resort and casino combination is always available at Pechanga, just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more information.
More training camp coverage coming up next on ESPN LA.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710. The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GER-01291. 001289. 001292. PSIS license number 1358.
Craving that beach vibe? There's an Islands restaurant near you with all your favorites. Crafting your perfect Islands moments with classic burgers, fresh cut fries, local brews, and never-ending summer drinks. Visit your local Islands restaurant. ESPN LA is hitting the road. Tune in Wednesday, July 30th to Sedano and Kap as we broadcast live from SeaWorld San Diego. We'll explore the incredible world of orcas, sea otters, jellyfish, shark pups, and ocean rescue, including the thrills of Summer Spectacular, packed with epic hydro shows, concerts, fireworks, maybe even a few surprises. Wednesday, July 30th, live from SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more, 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
And it is Sedano Kap here Thursday afternoon. We are live from Rams training camp at LMU. Our training camp coverage presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Now more of Sedano Kap live from Rams training camp right now on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
To JB Long, thanks to Jacob and Ronnie, thanks to Abner Gatt for stopping by here during the commercial-free hour. Now the great DeMarco Farr, you can listen to him each and every morning, 9 a.m. here on the station. Travis and DeMarco, and he is the Rams on-field analyst. We love the big teddy bear, the baby whale, as we call him. I told him my daughter and his daughter were doing theater camp together, and I would see him from like across the way, across the street, and I would just yell, "Baby Whale!"
Bro, they don't know me as Baby Whale.
And then he'd just be like, "Hey!" And one time he was in his car driving out of the parking lot.
Who is calling me Baby Whale? And there's George over. I'm like, dude, I am Mr. Farr up here. Come on.
Let me do some direction while we're on the air here. Hey, Kasim, can we move the camera because it's on me and George, but we can't see
we can't
the
see
baby.
DeMarco.
Look at you. Multi. Yeah.
DeMarco,
You're like a director, Cappy.
Yeah, DeMarco, I got a question.
What are you, Martin
man.
Scorsese?
I got a question.
Shoot.
Yes, very
Yeah,
much.
he is.
The Jewish Martin Scorsese.
You have to answer that.
That's right. Hey, listen, I got a question. So we used to have this group chat where it was a responsibility, accountability group. Right?
Yeah.
And
what did we call that again?
I don't remember exactly, but you used to text everybody 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. You're already out of bed. Hey, I'm walking. Let's get your ass up.
Get
the whole
your
thing.
ass up.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you've come back to doing that.
Yes.
But you only do it on Instagram.
Yes.
And here's my question. Why is it that when you post the video on Instagram, you don't actually say anything like morning walk, 4:30 a.m.?
Yeah.
You just actually post the video.
Yeah, I've seen it with your buddy.
You don't say anything in the post. I mean, not your mouth is moving.
Yes.
You don't type anything as a post.
Cappy's saying you need to type a few things.
You want me to type some stuff?
What do you want him to
that
caption
requires
his
more
walk?
work.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you.
I barely know what I'm doing with that thing anyway. I push 2 buttons and it goes out. That's all I know. Yes.
Everybody's phone here at the exact same time is beeping
what happened?
with an Amber Alert.
No,
What
it's
happened?
a silver alert.
Silver
What's
alert.
a
What's
silver
that mean?
alert?
Mine not.
That means
Mine is
it's-
not. Oh, now it is.
Means
Yeah.
there's a missing senior.
Oh,
Oh,
dear, no.
Well, I
Jerry
mean, I said
Chamberlain.
Amber Alert because I thought that's what it was.
I didn't
but
know there was a silver alert.
I didn't either.
It's new.
Yeah, that's for the seniors.
Ish.
Learn
Silver
something
Alert
new.
has been
Yes.
activated by the California Highway Patrol on behalf of the Riverside County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, no.
Jerry Chamberlain is missing and endangered. Jerry Chamberlain was last seen on July 24th, 2025 at approximately 16:30 hours in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Click
That's
on the
4:30,
link.
by the way.
Thank you very much
thank
for
you.
the military time,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least we're putting that out there on the radio, although
Yeah, so
So
everybody's...
hopefully someone knows where Jerry is.
Right.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yes. But what you want me to type something on
Well, I
those
just
walks?
figure you should have a caption of some kind. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
All right. Morning walk.
Yeah, morning walk.
To what? To get more people?
Morning
Thursday?
walk and then the date.
Yeah,
Yes.
Thursday morning
You know
walk.
where I walk in the morning.
I know
Is
where
that
Yeah, you know where I
necessary?
walk.
They know what he's doing, right?
Yes. What, walking?
No,
when
Yeah.
people post pictures on Instagram but they don't say anything about the picture, it's just.
What
like,
if he
okay.
just put the walking caption?
Wait, does it not come?
Oh, yeah, you
can
can
you
do that.
not
You can
hear
put
me
the-
when I'm
Yeah,
talking?
I
No,
can
yeah,
hear
yeah,
you.
but Cappy's he doesn't have the volume on all the time.
Oh, okay.
No, what I'm
So what
saying
happens
he needs
is
words.
if you just put the little walking guy emoji,
Yeah,
he'll
the
know.
emoji.
Okay,
Yeah, do
done.
that.
Not
Done
that
deal.
he can't already see it.
Right.
Yeah.
Done
Like,
deal.
look, here's your post.
Yes.
Okay? And there's nothing underneath it.
Right.
Everybody's liked it. Okay, and people have commented on it, but you haven't said anything.
Okay,
per se.
I'll say something from
You
now
know
on.
what I mean?
Is
Like
that
here-
try-
like
are you
here-
trying to help me?
Yeah, like here, for
Okay.
example, here's one of
Yeah.
you and Devontae Adams.
And it says
ESPN
something
Los
there.
Angeles says the buzz is real in L.A.
Yeah.
Training camp kicks off this week. All eyes are on Devontae Adams. So they actually have a caption of some
Who
sort.
wrote that?
Let
Let me
somebody
hire
hard.
them to write it. Yeah.
Hey,
That's a lot of work.
Tell me about the Chris Morales, DeMarco Farr masterclass, I'm told, in Chalk Talk with Les Snead.
I don't know about masterclass, but it was fun. So me and Chris, we sat there and we talked with Les for about a good half hour, 40 minutes, peppered him with questions. I kept it to mainly football. Chris did his thing. He asked about Goff. Mm-hmm. He asked about the quarterback Netflix series when Jared Goff refused to mention the Rams by name.
Yeah.
And said my former team. Asked him about that.
What did he say?
Les said he liked it. Les said he liked being jabbed by Jared. It was a sign of respect. Because it was a little bit of a diss, not to mention your former team.
But then he started crying.
Yeah, a little bit. But Les thought it was cool. At least.
Are you watching quarterback?
I finished it.
Okay. Last night I put in about 3 hours into it.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite there yet. The one thing I'll say is Kirk Cousins is wound so tight.
By the way, I bet you I could start and finish that thing before you're finished.
You take a while?
They're kind of long, dude.
I bet I've done it to you already. I've lapped you a million times whenever I start something.
He did lap me.
Would he rewind or something?
No, it's not that. It's just that,
he takes his time.
They're long. I saw episode 1, and then I was like, am I going to go back? And then last night I went into episode 2 and 3.
Of the two of us, who do you think has better concentration and focus?
Well, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it is tough.
Come on, he's right here.
Who do you think actually has the discipline to sit through something?
Come on, George. He's sitting right here.
It's not
Come
the
on.
discipline, it's the time.
It is long. You want to pause, go away,
Yeah.
come back again.
But I was watching.
He likes to get hot and steamy with Rachel, so he puts on like Reacher or something.
Reacher.
That's a great show.
Well, more for her, not for you.
Yeah, that's
love
a
Reacher.
great
Reacher's
show.
awesome,
Yes,
dude.
yes.
See,
Talk,
meatheads
talk,
like
headbutt.
us-
Let's go.
Right, we love Reacher.
Yes, sir. Yes.
But here's the thing about quarterbacks so far. Kirk Cousins is wound so tight that I could honestly see where if you were his teammate, you might not enjoy
dude.
him.
Okay, George, I said this. I love just about everything about Kirk Cousins, but I do not want him as my quarterback.
Right. He's so tight.
Yes.
And by the way, I'm so impressed.
Although wasn't he singing Cher in one of these episodes?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's that, from a football perspective, he gets done with a game.
Yeah.
He's so unhappy with the way he played, and he's voice texting all of his
He's
coaches.
calling his coaches and leaving voicemails.
Right, I know.
Dude, come on.
I know. Okay, and now as far as Jared Goff goes,
Come on.
I like Jared Goff. I want to like
Me
Jared
too.
Goff.
I like a cussing Jared Goff.
But you know what I don't like? I don't mean to say it like this. I think his wife on the show is acting. I think they're feeding her lines.
She's a model, right?
I know, and I feel like she's acting like she's trying too hard. The one guy I really like, I think Joe Burrow is amazing.
Oh, fantastic.
And see, for me, any guy who can start 1-3 and be like, yeah, it's on to next week. That's it. What else can I tell you? I'm like, wow, it's such a young guy. He's wired in such a way. He's wired in a way that he can let something go.
You guys know how I feel about Matthew Stafford, right? There would be almost no one in this league I would trade for him, quarterback-wise. There's a few, definitely. Joe Burrow might be one of them. Not might be, is one of them. He is that special. The problem is, and thank God I was never a Bengal, the problem is he plays there.
Yeah, they're so cheap.
They're so cheap. You saw the owner, right? Yeah. You heard what he has to say and how he feels about it.
Well, we said about Trey Hendrickson the other day, too.
Your best pass rusher is waiting.
Yep.
What does he have to do to get paid? I don't get it. You sent another draft pick home because you won't acquiesce to his contract. It just doesn't make sense. But I would take Joe Burrow in a heartbeat. The only thing that got me was the clothes. The only thing that got me about the clothes.
He's got a little swag to him.
A little bit.
Yeah. He's so cool.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay.
He likes him.
I love him.
And it's rough for her to say
Right.
that she's a Browns
Right.
fan.
Yes.
I never liked him before, but between that SI cover and just watching him on that show, and he just says funny things and he's real.
Yes.
He's playing the piano. He's talking about how he doesn't like the ocean.
Right. I could care less about these guys, the quarterbacks, what they do off the field. I really can't. On the field is all that matters. You know who else blows my mind? It's Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Garoppolo blows my mind.
Handsome man.
That dude. Okay, so Jared Verse gets off the bus wherever we go. People go crazy. Hey, Jared, can you sign this? Matthew Stafford gets off next. Same thing. Oh, my God, Matthew, can you sign this? Garoppolo gets off. It's an NSYNC concert.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy band.
Right. I'm like, you do know he's not playing tomorrow. Right. He's not going to take a snap.
By the way, I'm glad you're here, DeMarco, because Terrance Ferguson, the tight end, who was the second-round pick, who was the first pick of the Rams, he's about to come sit down with us right now.
You know he doesn't like me,
Hey, man,
right?
what's up, brother?
Yes.
How you doing, man? Good
He
to
doesn't
see you.
like me.
He doesn't like
Why
you?
he doesn't like you?
Because he's a duck and I'm a Husky.
Oh, that's
okay.
true.
Yeah,
There's that old
right
Pac-12
there.
situation
Yes.
going on there.
Yeah, he's a Ram now, but yeah.
All right, so let's we're going to get Terrance all set up here.
Yeah. So
Terrance making his second appearance ever on Sedano and
we
Kap.
had you when you were drafted on the phone.
Right.
So thank you for joining us here in person. First of all, just what this experience has been like with you, first time in the NFL, first time in a training camp, how it's gone for you thus far in the early stages.
Yeah, it's been really good, I got a lot of good guys around me. I think that's what makes it so special. Here's the coaching staff, the players. I got Higgs, Colby, Davis, guys that are teaching me the ropes of the NFL, and it's just makes my job easy, honestly, because then I have those guys to lean on.
So today, you know today's date, Terrance?
I do not.
Today is July 24th.
Okay.
Okay. If I said to you July 13th, does that date mean anything to you?
That does. That's a big day that I got to remember for the rest of my life. Best day of my life so far. That's when I got married to my beautiful wife.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you got married like 10 days ago.
Yep.
So this is fascinating to me. We'll talk football, but
I got you.
You got married. I want to hear the chronology of the 13th to where we are today, the 24th.
Well, no, wait. You go back even further.
Mm-hmm.
You get drafted,
Yep.
right? You're planning a wedding, right? Like, and just kind of all that went into that. How much were you even involved?
Yeah.
Because I only went to like the tastings when I got married. I let my wife do all the other stuff, but just kind of the involvement and the chronology even from that point here.
Yeah. My wife has done almost all the planning.
Good for you.
We talked to my agent, and he said these are kind of some open slots that all teams had before the draft when I had proposed earlier last summer. And she's been a trooper. She's moved around with me from Oregon to L.A. training to across the country, everywhere. She's been there, and she's been planning a wedding. We did the tasting virtually.
Oh, okay.
Wow. We just FaceTimed my parents. They all got to eat the good food. My dad's a big guy. I trust him. So that was that kind of that thing. But she planned most of it. And then, we kind of moved around back from Denver to here. I spent most of the offseason out here, and she was there kind of planning the wedding, getting everything set. Went out there on like the Thursday before the 13th, did the wedding, stayed like a couple days, and we were back in Woodland Hills. And that was our honeymoon, is Woodland Hills training camp and then coming out here. So
Is there a game plan for like, hey, look, babe, after the Super Bowl, then we'll go on a real honeymoon? Is that something that you're thinking about?
Oh, yeah. She knew the long run. After the season, after you said we'll go be away for a long time. So
That's pretty cool. How old are you?
22.
22,
Yeah.
bro. What? I'm curious. I got to ask you, what makes a young guy go, you know what? I'm 22. I want to get married right now.
Yeah, me and my wife have been dating for a little over 4 years, and I just knew from 3 years ago, she's been the one. She's been someone I leaned on, been a rock in my life, and someone that makes me better in all facets of my life. And I think my faith as well is a big part of that, and both of our faith. When you know, we knew early, and I get to spend the rest of my life with her. So, made the decision quick and got it out.
How about that, DeMarco? 22 years old. How's that for
I'm
maturity?
jealous when he said 22. Like, I want to go back. The football stuff. So I imagine as a young player, you dreamed about being a professional football player, and you always thought about it. So how does it meet up when you're out there on the field versus a real defense in the NFL?
Yeah, it's definitely a dream come true, and the guys out there, they're elite, and I think that's what I love about it is going up against Jared Verse, and he's an elite player. He's quick, he's strong, he's fast, and having to be at my best every day, and trying my best to get better every day. It's been a dream come true, though. The little kid in me is smiling when I'm out there talking with all the guys and being a part of this team, living out my dream.
But you're like awestruck for like 2 seconds, and now I have to go kick your ass.
Yeah, it was probably a pretty quick thing. It was like right off the bat, and then it's just football. It's football, and it's at an elite level, and that's what I came to do. And what I love about the game is getting better every day.
You've had some good coaching. You played at a big-time school, Oregon. You played for Dan Lanning. I know Mario Cristobal recruited you. Cristobal and McVay actually have done camps together, if I recall correctly. So what is it like now? You have those guys, obviously, in your life as a youngster. Now you're working with Sean and this particular group. I'm sure you'd seen them on television a million times where you're watching games or in press conferences. What have those conversations been like?
Yeah, they've been amazing. Coach McVay is a great coach. He's exceeded all expectations and what everybody said about him, which is hard to do because everyone talks very highly of him. So they've been great conversations. I've learned a lot. He really cares about the program or the club or franchise now, not program, but and he really pours into the guys. He loves the guys and he loves ball, and that speaks to me. I love football and I love getting better, and he's there pushing you along, and it's been great conversations with him. And then obviously having Coach Lanning and Cristobal, they set the standard high, but he's blowing it out of the water.
Yeah. Hey, as far as a comparison, did you model your game after anybody, or for everybody who's listening who maybe didn't get to see much of your career at Oregon, is there somebody that you think you play like based on your size and your speed and your skill set?
Yeah, I think there's guys. I take a lot of things from everybody's game. I try to be a student of the game and learn a lot from different people. I feel like some of the running routes and some of that things at the top of the routes, I feel like I have some movements like Travis Kelce, and that's one of the best ever. So I definitely modeled my game and watched a lot of his tape just because he's so special at the top of his route and after the catch. And I feel like I have similar movement patterns as him. But then there's other guys like Mark Andrews and George Kittle that are workhorses, and you can learn something from a wide receiver out here on a release, and you can learn from everybody. So I try to pick a little bit of everything, but I say definitely Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews.
Ask him about the tats. Look at his tats.
Yeah, you do. So 303, I think, is probably like the area code of Denver.
Yeah, but it is.
Right? What else you got going on in the left arm here?
Only on one side of his body.
Yeah, they're all on the one side, but I got a lot going on. I got the 303. Unfortunately, a lot of them are for my family members who passed away or friends. I got the 18 for my boy Spencer who passed away. A couple other people like that, but then my legs all Colorado stuff. It's like the ram, or not the. It's a bighorn sheep. It's the state animal.
Right.
It's a ram now.
Yeah,
works out perfectly. But a lot of it's just paying homage to where I came from Denver. I'm really proud of that and proud of being where I'm from.
You won't do the right side at all?
Yeah.
You're not going to do the right side?
I probably won't touch it. It originally was when I was in high school. I was pretty young. It was my basketball shooting arm. So I said, can't touch the
keep
shooting
it clean.
arm.
Right.
Keep it
feel
clean.
off
What'd you play,
balance at all?
power forward in high school?
I played power forward for like the high school, and then when it came AAU, I'm point forward. I'm bringing the thing up.
Okay. Can you pass? Can you get up?
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
We got to get him to a Laker game at some point.
I do.
Yeah, for
When
sure.
you,
Are you a big Nuggets guy?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm a really big Nuggets.
You got
So
the
when
connections,
Lakers
though.
Nuggets play,
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean the owners of the Rams,
Right,
own
the
the
Rams,
Nuggets. I mean,
Cronkies.
you're
Yeah,
set
no, of course.
dude.
You're good. I actually ran into so I do NBA too.
Yeah.
And I ran into Les actually during the playoffs, during the OKC series. They were there in Denver for games 3 and 4. Les Snead, your GM. So
When you're in high school and were you this big in high school?
I was about the same size, height-wise. Weight-wise, I was not. I had a really big growth spurt my freshman to sophomore year, kind of got into the 6'4" range. But I was about 200 pounds, maybe.
So what position did you play in high school?
Wide receiver.
Okay.
I was a true split-out X-receiver all the way through high school.
And what kind of 40 do you think you ran back then? Approximately.
I have no idea,
Just a
honestly.
guess.
I was kind of like a big deer out there, just long strides, not as good technique-wise. I don't know what I'd run.
I guess my question really is as you've packed on weight and as you've moved positions, speed the same?
I think I got faster. I do. Learning from, obviously, the coaches at Oregon, they do a great job with the speed and conditioning. And when you have more muscle on you, you're definitely faster. I still had the long strides and always was pretty fast for my size, but I definitely think I got faster, honestly, with the weight.
DeMarco, I'm not trying to take a swipe at your alma mater here
boy.
because I do think the University of Washington is a beautiful campus
Yes.
as well. You're looking over the
you
stadium,
dare
right over
say
the
it.
water, like you can see it. But I'll say this. If you've ever been to Oregon's campus, and I don't know if you've been there, Cappy.
I've not.
It is out of this world. I mean, the facilities look like they're from a spaceship or something like that. I mean, it is one of the most fascinating places I've ever been to if you're an athlete.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. You're surrounded by the greenery and the trees. They say the grass is damn green in Eugene.
Yes.
Dan Lanning. And the facilities, they're always on top of it. They're making a new football facility.
Right.
It's going to be another step out of this world. But they do a great job up there. Phil Knight obviously loves the program and has poured into us, and you get blessed up there.
How many times you lose to the Huskies? Come on.
I don't know.
Making sure.
That sounds
Lindsay
like a
just
lot.
showed me this. You were actually a fan of Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions growing up?
I wasn't. My little brother was a diehard Lions fan. His favorite player and his screensaver is a little kid picture of him with a Stafford jersey on. First thing I got drafted here. He's like, "You get to play with the GOAT. You get to play with the GOAT." And actually, he's been a diehard Lions fan. I don't know how. He's from Colorado, and but he loves the Lions and loves Stafford.
All right, before Terrance goes,
Yeah.
Terrance Ferguson, the new tight end of the Rams. So, okay, dude, we have this tradition here on the show when we come out on first day of training camp. I usually like to bring a gift for the player that we're likely going to interview. George, you may recall 2 years ago,
Yeah.
Aaron Donald.
Right, there was a picture of you and Aaron Donald when you were doing sidelines for CBS TV, and it was a game against the Bills, if I recall correct. So you went to Pitt, you played at Pitt with Alex Van Pelt. He was your college roommate, and then Aaron Donald went to Pitt, and so did LaShawn McCoy. So you took a Pitt picture together. You autographed it for Aaron.
I autographed a picture for Aaron Donald. I gave it to. What are you laughing at? Think that's funny?
No, it's a good thing.
Okay, hold on. Now, last year,
it was Cooper.
Cooper Kupp was here, and Cooper really, really loved my suit for our big awards ceremony called the Mandy's, and I rocked this black flowery number, no shirt underneath, bro.
There you go.
Some black Air Force Ones because I had that kind of energy. Okay, you feel me? Okay, and so I autographed a picture for Cooper.
Okay.
I don't really have a picture to autograph for you yet. Okay.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
But as a rookie, and it's not my place that he's a rookie. You know what I mean? But what I've come up with today for you is
a little gift pack.
The ESPN LA gift pack from the Sedano and Kap show. Would you like to see what's in here?
I'd love to see what's in there.
All right, here it goes. First things first.
Oh, a little sweater?
We got you a nice ESPN
Sweater
LA
vest.
vest.
Nice. There we go.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
That's number one.
Large enough for him to wear as well.
You ever play like little football, like the little game?
Little flick game.
Little flick football? Yeah. This is the name of the show, Sedano and Kap, so we got a bunch of these in here for you.
Perfect.
Got some for you to take notes in your meetings. An ESPN LA notebook. Okay. We got you an ESPN LA golf shirt. Travis Matthews.
Travis
Very
Matthews.
sharp.
Yeah, nice.
I gotta get my golf game better to step into that realm.
You're in the right place for that.
Got you
the
some
right town.
ESPN LA sunglasses.
Those are cool.
Bunch of ESPN LA baseballs to throw around the locker room.
Yeah.
So, my man.
Can hit Higbee in the head with that.
On behalf of Sedano and Kap, and on behalf of the ESPN LA, the partnership between us and the Rams, as a rookie,
little gift bag.
This is your full ESPN LA gift bag.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And I would like to see you after a game doing post-game interviews.
Got to rock the sweater.
Wearing the sweater, wearing the vest.
And the vest. In LA, you could use that. That'll work, especially when you guys play.
Oh, man, congratulations.
There you go.
There you
Thank
go,
you
my
guys
man.
so much.
Terrance, thank you for stopping by.
Yes,
Also
sir.
putting up with our nonsense.
A pleasure, man.
Good stuff, man.
Good luck.
Best of luck this
wedding,
season,
dude.
okay? We'll
Yes,
talk to you
sir.
soon.
Thank you.
There he is.
That dude.
What a guy. What a guy.
Yes, he will
This
change
guy
the
loves
offense.
us, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, man. Good to see you, man. Yes, sir.
This guy freaking
I
loves us.
cannot wait to see what he's going to bring to this offense. That's the one thing that's been missing, I guess, from a McVay offense.
Dynamic.
This attack. Yes,
Dynamic,
the ability to keep those safeties and linebackers down the hash marks.
Cappy, before we get out of here, why don't you tell us about Seller's Advantage, your dealer's choice, all that stuff. Let's do that before we retire for the evening. We're going a little extra, a little overtime.
Okay.
But want to make sure we talk about your friends at Seller's Advantage.
Well, I would love to do that because here's the thing. If you've been thinking about selling your house, okay, I want to just tell you right now, if you call an agent and they come over to your house and they tell you got to paint the walls and you got to fix the outside and you got to do this and do that, and before you know it, you're spending 40, 50 grand. You don't want to put money in when you're trying to sell the house. It takes time. It costs money. There's no guarantee you're going to get that money out. But you know what? I'm telling you right now, if you've been thinking about selling your home and you've heard about Seller's Advantage on the radio or you've seen them on billboards around town, you might be a little skeptical and wondering like, hey, are they some shady company that's trying to take advantage of me? I'm telling you right now, nothing could be further from the truth. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes from sellers in Southern California for over 20 years. They have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, and there's a reason that they have the best reviews in town. Seller's Advantage will come to your house, they'll look around, they'll make you a competitive cash offer, and you'll probably find that you're going to get more than you even expected. So forget about paying the repairs, forget about the commissions, forget about the hassle of listing your home. They take great pride in buying on your terms. If you want to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer at 888-390-AS-IS. That's 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747. Or visit sellersadvantage.com.
All right, before we get to your dealer's choice and we really get out of here, you're listening to KSBN Los Angeles here. DeMarco's in the house. DeMarco, this is my last day before vacation.
Yes.
But you and I will be in touch to be, since Kevin Demoff was on telling people, I'll be sitting in for JB, keeping the seat warm during the preseason with you.
Super excited.
So you and I, when I get back, we'll have a debrief.
We will chop it up.
Oh, wait a second.
For
So
the season.
I got blown off. I got blown off my 20 years of sideline experience. Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, playoff games, CBS television, Jim Nantz, let's go down to Cap. I got blown off.
Oh, my God.
Wait, I have a question.
Wait,
George
you
is
didn't
doing
even read him your resume, though,
Yes.
when he was here.
Yeah, he knows it. George is doing play-by-play.
Yes.
You're doing sidelines. Is somebody doing
No, he's
sidelines?
gonna color.
You're doing color.
He's doing color for the
You're
radio.
doing.
Because
Is somebody
MJD will
taking
be
your
at
role
the
down?
No one's on the sideline.
Yeah.
Do you believe this?
Well, it's the preseason. We got enough to talk about.
Completely got blown off.
I mean, I tried to make it
make a
happen.
phone call.
So I said to him,
Yeah.
I said, Kevin Cappy could do the sidelines. He's done it before. And then all of a sudden, Kevin's like, I can't. All of a sudden, my headphones
His headset
aren't
went out.
working.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, I'm
I
sorry,
know,
bro.
I know.
I'm sorry. We're going to have fun, though. This is going to be good.
You guys are going to be great.
Yes.
You guys are going to be awesome, and I can't wait to listen to you guys do these games.
It'll be fun right here on 710 ESPN. Why don't you tell us your dealer's choice before we go?
Dealer's choice can be very quick. I'll just say it like this. If you are thinking about selling your home, I just told you, you should definitely visit sellersadvantage.com. The dealer's choice, real deal, brought to you by Seller's Advantage. And I'll make it brief. Earlier today, I called into Mason in Ireland.
A fun way to drive home.
Oh, we dropped out.
No,
Are we
dropped
back?
out for a second.
All right, we're
Are we
back.
back? Are
Yeah.
we good? Okay. I called into Mason in Ireland. Lindsay and I today went over to see my friend Adrian Gonzalez, who opened a new pizza restaurant.
Sliceria. Yes, I saw that.
You've heard about it?
I have.
Really?
Great
Good.
idea.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to buy a slice in
Right,
LA. Yes.
Right. And so I'm just, my dealer's choice is very simple. Shout out and congratulations to El Titan. And good luck. This weekend he's in a home run derby down in Texas.
Oh, nice.
And so that's going to be really cool. So shout out to Adrian. Congratulations. Sliceria is awesome. And I would just suggest the teriyaki chicken pizza.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
got like the little pineapple on it.
You're on.
So
I like
nice.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're done here. DeMarco, thank you for hanging out.
Good stuff, man.
Hey,
Yes,
have
sir.
a great vacation.
Yes, I will.
I'm not going to see you. I
Don't
can't
burn
believe
the
this.
place down.
I won't. I will hold it down.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
won't see
George,
you.
are you going to be out of pocket?
I am out of pocket.
He'll be out of pocket. Me, I don't get out of
Love
pocket.
that.
Maybe after a few glasses of wine, I'll
Me,
take
I'm out of
I don't-
pocket.
I don't get out of pocket. But George, have a great vacation.
Yes,
you
thank
you believe me, of everybody, you deserve it, man. We will see you on Tuesday, August 5th.
Yes.
Because
we will be going to Oxnard.
Because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday of next week, I'll be here at Rams Camp.
Yeah.
Wednesday, I'll be at SeaWorld San Diego.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, Friday, Monday, I have off.
Yeah.
So I'll see you on Tuesday. And yes, the game plan is for us to go to Rams.
Cappy says
Cowboys.
he's going to meet with me to Oxnard.
Nice.
Rams, Cowboys, and Oxnard.
So,
That's
DeMarco,
the
you'll
game
be
plan.
there? or
Of
no?
course I'll be there. Yeah, we'll
That's
all
the
be
game
there.
plan.
We'll do
That's
this
the plan.
again.
All
Can I
right.
smile for my picture?
Sounds good. Let's
There we
smile
go.
for Lindsay's picture.
Nice.
All right, now we're out of here.
Make sure to
Thanks
write
to
something
DeAndre.
under.
Thanks to the whole crew who set us up out here. Back in the studio as well. We're way over the break, so but thank you for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow. See you.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going and going and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Progressive knows when you own a boat or RV, it's like you're automatically on vacation, even if you're actually a marriage counselor in the middle.